is Dominic has a lot of weird
Oh, something just
there
came
we
up.
go.
I'm hearing stuff.
Can you hear me?
Has a lot of weird
Yeah, I can hear you. I just heard the like
Okay, but
your
it's
live
doubling.
stream.
It's doubling.
Well, no, not now. Well, maybe I don't know. I'm not listening to the stream. I just heard the echo coming into your microphone.
Okay, so we're good. Okay,
Yeah, I
let's
don't
just have a recursive conversation for like 5 minutes, and then the loop should filter out.
what was the issue?
No, you're right. It was the multi-track on OBS.
See, called it. Sorry, Pokeblaze. Yeah, we knew that there was no audio. I was trying to walk him through troubleshooting because normally I handle the live stream, so I'm used to troubleshooting broken things.
You also need to hear. I saved you from the brink again. I was the one that
That's-
directed you to fix this.
I do need a director to just say fix it. I was
Yeah.
just gonna let him fail.
Flail completely.
Do you want? Screw it. Welcome to another episode of Gotta Talk Fast, reminding you that Halo is woke now. That is right. They are putting in the woke agenda into Halo. You could see it on the cover of the remastered of Halo 1. There's a little bit of purple on there. It's really embarrassing. The fact that they are using bisexual lighting.
It's so good.
Well, it sounds like you're pretty serious this time.
It was better. Let me tell you, the first intro wasn't recorded. It's a shame because it was funnier, just all around.
Why don't you read what you're referencing so people know
yes,
that?
no,
it's
I'm not. So there's this guy. Do I even say his name?
Don't say the name. Don't say the name. Just some chud.
He took a screenshot of the cover of the Halo campaign Evolved thing and circled a small area of it, saying there's just like some purple lighting in the sky of Halo, which I mean that kind of always was there. And this dude's like, this is unnecessary and intentionally signaling trans. They know what they're doing. Once you notice bisexual lighting is being used, you cannot unsee it. This is intentional. I will not be gaslit.
Unbelievable.
It's so fucking good. You should. I don't know how easy it is, but you should just show the picture where they
I'm
circled
trying.
the quote bisexual lighting. It's
Yeah.
pretty fucking good. But hi, welcome to our 2-year anniversary stream. Off to a fantastic start, or as some would say, a pretty average start for us.
Yeah, hold on. Here's the Halo tweet. It's so
hell
good.
yeah.
It's so stupid because it's like purple is literally the Covenant color.
Yeah, right. It's so dumb.
But that's why we fight them as Americans. I'm sorry, Earthlings. Because the Covenant we blow them all up. We blow up all the bisexuals.
Yeah.
They're also like multi
racial. Yeah, they're multiracial.
It's too diverse. They're too diverse.
100%. This is very like the rebels from Star Wars are the conservatives.
Yeah, grunts should stay grunts. Elites should be elites.
There's hierarchies for a reason.
Yeah. Do they have? Are they like actual aliens or like? Obviously,
well, it depends on your point of view.
Are they actual aliens?
What I mean is
they're legal in their system, Mike.
We call them grunts and elites, right, in the Halo verse, but they're. Is there like a proper name for their species, or are they just elites?
Sangheili. That is like their name.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, you would know this if you paid attention to the story when we played co-op through all those Halo games, Mike.
Yeah, you know what? That was all a blur.
Honestly, the only thing I remember was the joke we made about the suit sucking off Master Chief.
Yeah.
I mean, that's all you need.
Yeah.
It was worth it. 35-hour whatever we played to put in all those co-ops. Worth it for that one.
And we didn't even play what was it? Halo 4 or 5. We only got to
We didn't play Halo Infinite, which is the whole goddamn purpose of that game, with that whole series of games that we played through.
Maybe I'll
could
finally
play Halo
start
Infinite
streaming again on Tuesdays, and we'll get to it.
No, I'm done. We're not going back. It's too woke now. I'm not going back.
That's true. We got to put a stance up, and that is now.
There's never been a female Spartan. Meanwhile, in like the first book from like 2002 or whatever.
Oh yeah, I forgot you're like into the lore of Halo.
I am very into the lore of Halo. Yeah, I stopped after Halo 3 because that was just peak gaming. Like literally, we did it, right? There's nothing we can do. But I do regret not playing ODST and Reach. But I am
Reach
very fortunate I didn't play 4 and 5. So I'm good.
I thought Reach was just okay. So.
Sure, that's fine.
Well, I'll say that I liked Reach when it came out more than I liked Reach playing it a second or third time. So when you said they were Swahili or whatever, was that from the books?
Sanghili.
Oh, okay. Was that from the books or was that from the? Did they say that ever in the games?
They say it all the time.
No, they don't. They don't say it all the time. Bullshit.
They actually never use the word grunt, Mike. They always say
it.
They're
I just
Ungoi.
gave them this hierarchy.
The grunts are Ungoi.
Ungoi?
Yes.
They never say. There's no way they say that in the games.
In Halo 2, there's the
yeah. Give me the seed.
You play as the Arbiter. You play as the Arbiter. You know what? Actually, I take it back. I think they do say elites and grunts because they are technically we are viewing the translated, version. So if you were to, man, how cool would it be if the anniversary version had like a toggle that was like you can listen to this whole cutscene again, but it's in like their native language. That'd be pretty sick, actually.
A language that you can't understand.
That'd be sick, though, dude. Someone. Like, people have done whole Shakespeare plays in Klingon. I'm not joking. It's on YouTube.
Oh, I believe that.
Yeah.
Hey, that's Star Trek, not fucking Halo. Halo's cool.
Is there anything we want to talk about before we get in here? Before we start talking about Sonic the Hedgehog?
I mean, you could introduce me.
Oh, man. You're the guest that needs no introduction. We are joined here today by Mike F. He was kind enough to.
Holy shit!
That's why he wanted
it. Did you know that Discord has soundboards?
We're just filling dead air now. You're not gonna lie. You're not gonna talk. Just keep doing it.
Sorry. It's just. I got nothing.
Pokeblaze says,
back, baby.
Pokeblaze says that might actually make me buy. That might actually make me buy a Halo game just for the buy lighting, which I concur. I agree. For the record, I don't have high hopes for the remaster, the second remaster of the first game.
Yeah, I mean that's the weird thing about this is they did this already. Like, what else? What more could they be doing?
It just feels like it's like live action Moana. It's like no one needs this. We're good.
Well, I mean, I feel like creatively Microsoft is in a really weird place. So they're like, I don't know, people like Halo 1, let's do it again.
That's exactly what it is. That's what it reads as.
This is the Star Fox 64 quandary.
Where they just keep on remaking.
They just have to make it over and over again. We cannot. Yeah, we've hit up on perfection.
I am so
this
excited
is what people
for
want.
That, for the record.
You know what? I'm gonna get it too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of love how they look.
I like how you guys make points and then immediately betray the point.
Hey, I'm sorry for being human. I'm sorry for having multitudes.
Speaking of humans,
unlike the cast of Star Fox, you and I went in different directions with that.
Yeah.
Okay. For the record, the chat on screen, the chat on my window is very slow on my computer. I can see it going faster on my phone, but I don't know. And I can see it like it's not just OBS. But okay, I don't know.
I don't have it up. I assume everyone's been like doing clap emojis and stuff every time I talk.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, honestly, they can't even like really hear you when you talk.
Okay. Here we go. We are reading Archie Comics Sonic the Hedgehog number 50, released in June 12th, 1997, publication date September of 1997. Specifically, at least I am showing, and we have read the director's cut. There was an original version that had a little less panels. I did not compare and contrast, but it did have some less stuff because to save space. So, but we are going to be viewing, I'm sorry, the director's cut. So everything that they did for this.
Can we, before we do this, talk about how good this cover is for the Sonic 50?
It's pretty good.
You're talking about the director's cut one, or
the one
original?
where Robotnik has those luscious lips and borderline ball-sacked chin.
Whoa! This is the first time I'm looking at this.
What a genuine first reaction, my God. I posted that in chat like right before we started. He's like, "Why are you showing this to me now? You should have saved this for the podcast." I don't understand what is going on with this cover. I absolutely adore it for the wrong reasons. I honestly, the thing that I truly love is it really shows how weird. Do we know if Jules is Sonic's like dad or uncle?
I'm gonna say, well, okay, we should probably get to that, but I'm gonna say uncle.
Okay, it just looks like he's got a weird like horse tail coming out of his head.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I concur.
Yeah. And Uncle Chuck's like beard and bushy eyebrows feel like it's too. Do you remember in
He looks like Sam Elliott, the actor.
When the remake of Lara Croft 1 came out. Not remake, I guess, like the reboot.
The reboot.
Tomb Raider.
Yeah, Tomb Raider.
Lara Croft.
They had a thing called like Tress Effects, where like it gave the hair a bunch of like detail. I feel like that's what's happening on these covers, is they Tress Effected their hair, and so it's just like too much is going on, and
It's just
it looks
so
wild.
much hair.
Okay, so at the risk of I don't know, proving that maybe I shouldn't be on this podcast, who is this guy?
Which
is he
one?
In this comic?
Yes.
Jules?
You're talking about Jules? He is in like
Oh, did you not read it, Mike?
Issue.
It's okay if you didn't.
No, I did. I did read this. I don't
it was
remember
very
this
brief.
guy though.
Remember at the very, very beginning of the issue when Robotnik was like face down on the ground and he gets
he's in
up?
the yeah, I just scrolled down. So he's in the flashback.
Yep.
Oh,
Did you read the director's cut?
Yes.
No, I read
No. You read the one that's on the website we use is the director's cut.
Okay.
No, I did not read the director's cut. I read issue 50.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Issue 50. Yes. Okay.
Well,
I did not read the one that has.
Well, did Sally
this cover.
kiss Sonic at the end, or Sonic kiss
Yeah.
Sally? Yeah. So that's the director's cut.
Director's cut has things like kissing. Okay, here we go. So.
But this wasn't the one. That wasn't this cover.
This has like 5 different covers for some reason. I was looking into it.
Hey, it's Sonic 50. That's a pretty big deal.
Yeah. I think the one that they use, I mean, honestly, I feel like someone watching might know the answer here, but the one that you have that we saw was the gold cover. That looked pretty okay. And then the original 50 is literally like a callback to a certain Fantastic Four. Here, I got it. Let me post it in our Discord.
Hold on, I'll paste it. This one, I read that one.
Okay, so you did.
Yeah.
Okay, you're gonna be getting some special features today.
That what I just posted. I don't know how easy it is for Dominic to show all this. That's the original cover that I just posted.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Why don't we start then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
Normally
for
we
asking
edit a lot of this out.
All right, here we go. I'm just gonna go for it. Okay, bringing up the screen. I am stimmed the fuck out because I'm literally doing everything. I am streaming. I am the one streaming. I am driving, singing, and doing the voices. Here we go. Okay. For Whom the Bell Tolls. Written by Ken Penders. What the fuck? Nick?
Hey, man.
Written by Ken Penders, Michael Gallagher, Carl Bowlers, and Kent Taylor. Pencils by Patrick Spaziante, Manny Galan,
Pat Spaz.
Nelson Ortega, Sam Maxwell, Dave Manock, Ken Penders, Art Mawhinney.
Everyone's in this.
Everybody's here. Everyone's here. Okay. Here we go. For whom the bell tolls. In the year 3235, the ambitions of one being have affected the lives of Sonic the Hedgehog, his friends, and all who dwell upon the planet Mobius. Up until now, the battle had been fought by a code of honor adhered to by many, despite the treachery of the one. But that was then. This is now. Having lost his beloved by means most foul and framed for her apparent murder, Sonic now finds himself fighting for redemption against friend and foe alike, attempting to prove his innocence and ferret out the real villains in the process. Oh, sorry, that is the intro page. Okay, cool. After surviving a crash landing on his way to the Devil's Gulag, a relentless pursuit by Jeffrey St. John and his crack troops, eventually making his way to the floating island with the assistance of the gentle dragon Dulcie. Nick, there were like 5 grammar mistakes in that sentence alone, in that paragraph alone, bro. That was nasty.
Fast and loose, baby.
Sonic has come seeking the help of its guardian, Knuckles the Echidna. I'm sorry, did we just skip over? Okay, so I'm gonna scroll all the way down to the 3 of them looking at each other, right?
What is happening? Well, I gotta look at what I sent to you.
There's another paragraph.
There is.
Sentence.
But like I just skipped 6 pages on because I'm also driving, remember?
Should pull over.
Yeah. And just focus on the podcast.
Yeah.
Sent.
Oh, a different script? You're sending me a different script?
No. What do you mean skip? We didn't skip anything.
Okay. That's fine. Sonic has come seeking the help of its guardian, Knuckles the Echidna. Now, as the players assemble for the final act, they will all discover there is nothing more dangerous than a hedgehog with a cause. The air is crisp, though the moon is waning its light, shines through the forest to reveal a young Robotnik running through the trees, panting and out of breath. Through the trees, we hear someone shout out to Robotnik. Julian of the House of Ivo, prepare to be punished. Robotnik is being chased by 2 men on hovercrafts. They shoot to kill. They miss. I'm afraid I badly miscalculated. The scheme was perfect, but the timing was... He trips, lands face first in the mud. A blessing in disguise. His 2 pursuers cannot see him in the darkness and continue looking for him, missing him completely. Robotnik lays on the ground, exhausted. 2 hedgehogs stumble upon the body. A young Uncle Chuck and his brother, Jules. Uncle Chuck still has his fantastic mustache, but is now sporting a Blade Runner-esque trench coat. His brother Jules is wearing a red sweater vest. We are unclear if Jules is Sonic's father or another uncle. Either way, he looks just like our blue hero, but with boots and a puff of hair coming out of the front of his forehead. Truthfully, it looks more like a tail coming out of his forehead rather than a haircut, but I digress. The 2 hedgehogs begin discussing. So this is Jules. How do we say Jules sounds like?
We can ask the audience what Jules sounds like. What do you think, Mike? He's wearing like a... He has like a country vibe to him, right? Am I wrong?
A country vibe?
I look at
How
that.
so?
I feel like it's like a red flannel vest he's wearing with boots. Am I wrong?
Country? What's he wearing?
I
Like a
can
punk
kind of see
country?
it. I can
Punk
kind of
country.
see it.
I mean, I guess I don't have a better suggestion.
Well, Whale Ping just said Tom Cruise, so I don't know how you do a Tom Cruise impression, but I'm completely sold.
Hold on. No, I feel like Tom Cruise is a little too much. It's too pretty boy. I feel like we need someone more gruffness. So like either a Patrick Swayze or a Kurt Russell.
Or Tom Cruise in The Last Samurai. Just do that.
Ute! Ute!
The fact that you just pull that out is incredible.
Shoot me!
We're big fans of The Last Samurai. Well, I can't speak for Mike F, but
I
Never
am
seen
a
it.
big fan of The Last Samurai.
oh, I legitimately adore The Last Samurai. It's got some issues, but it's a very conservative movie, but it's good.
Okay,
So that guy? Is that what we're saying?
I don't know. He's only like for 2 lines, right? For now.
I mean, is he gonna- is he gonna
assume
be
he's
flashed
gonna
back
pop
to?
up again? Yeah.
The
Need
2
you, Ryan
hedgehogs.
Gosling.
Matthew
Yeah, I
McConaughey.
can
Wait,
see
wait,
Ryan
wait. Is this giving like true crime Matthew McConaughey?
No,
I
but
just-
you could do it.
I want you to do that.
The
I
two
don't get
hedgehogs-
that vibe at all.
The 2 hedgehogs
it.
begin discussing. What do you think, Charles?
Get a beer really quickly.
Yeah, crush some beers, take some long drags of a cigarette.
What do you think, Charles? Very interesting, Jules. I've never seen the Overlanders turn on one of their own. We won't find out why if we leave him here.
Yeah.
The 2 is it kind of there? I've never done a
It's-
McConaughey.
It's close enough that I'm into it.
The 2 hedgehogs pick up Robotnik and put him in the sidecar of Uncle Chuck's motorcycle and bring him to King Eggcorn. We are now inside the halls of King Eggcorn's palace, with a young Ivor Robotnik speaking to King Eggcorn. As my people rely more on their size to intimidate their opponents, they're actually quite vulnerable to a direct attack, especially when outnumbered. King Eggcorn responds, "Since you know their weakness best, it seems you're the logical choice to lead the troops, Warlord Julian." We see the image of a battlefield. Hundreds of humans and animals are fighting each other to the death. We cut to present day. Robotnik is sleeping in a glass tube when a SWAT bot awakens him. The SWAT bots inform Robotnik that they have found an Overlander. Robotnik is giddy with joy and runs to the Overlander, who is strapped to a machine. The Overlander speaks. What does this dude sound like? He's got like green hair. He's like, what does he remind me of?
So I was gonna bring this up for when we discussed after, but I'll tell you what this guy reminds me of.
Teenage
I don't
Mutant
know.
Turtles.
Wait, what?
The teens from Dimension
Yep.
X.
Yep.
What do
Yeah.
they sound like?
They sound like little squirrely teens from Dimension X.
Yeah.
Is it like a high pitched voice or like a
High pitched.
so kind of like Sonic? That's kind of just Sonic. But like, okay,
know how
Sonic,
else to
but like
describe
try
it.
hard if he hosted a 90s TV. If he hosted a 90s TV show. Okay, here we go. I don't care. Here we go. The Overlander speaks. "Ah, Julian, we thought you were dead. We never even suspected you of being the dreaded Robotnik."
I love the idea of him talking like that even when he's like about to be tortured.
Yeah.
Yeah, give it to me.
Oh, Robotnik. Oh, this is gonna be gnarly. Oh, this is gonna suck. I'm about to be waterboarded.
Don't do that to me.
Have you heard?
Oh
of-
no.
I won't torture you, but these folks at Blackwater will. Okay, here we go. Perhaps the reason the Overlanders lost the war is because of their lack of observational skills. After all, Robotnik puts his face on everything, including an Olympic-sized stadium. Robotnik states that the reports of his death were somewhat exaggerated, and then tests out his new weapon on the Overlander. "Eureka! I've done it again. Another resounding triumph on my part. Once the shipment from down under arrives, we'll be able to unleash my most devastating weapon yet. And then Mobius will be mine." Snively watches Robotnik on a monitor, plotting. We're finally okay. So for the record, I'm gonna be way behind on the comics because I'm like reading and like, oh yeah, I should like turn the page.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this is a natural break now, right? We should stop.
Yeah.
You know what? Let's do that. I like that.
Let's talk about this. Because I feel like a lot has happened in just these few panels alone.
Tons of lore.
So the setup here is that I mean Overlanders I feel like implies humans, but I guess we technically don't know.
They're humans.
I don't know with this world, dude.
Well, okay, so I have a question then. What and maybe you talked about it, but they stayed a year. The year 3233, or is that right? 35?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Is that our timeline? Like what is this based off?
That we don't know because
that was my
like
joke last time because I was like, what's year 0? Like,
oh yeah, okay.
Who's Jesus?
You did mention that.
Yeah, did they have their own animal Jesus or something? But now I guess there's humans, so maybe they had Jesus.
He was real Jesus.
Yeah. You're right. I like the timeline is wild.
Well, it's wild to state a year. Like they don't need to state a year.
Yes.
Right? Because we didn't have this based in a year prior to this. Right?
Exactly. Yep.
Like it could be anywhere at any time. It doesn't matter. But now that they're stating a year, there's a reason to state a year, right?
Yep.
They're establishing a timeline. So, and without any sort of reference to anything out, like it just makes me think that the obvious, or maybe not the obvious, but without any other indications of things that happened prior, that this seems like this is Earth. That is like I know you've talked about that at least.
Yeah. I'm on the same page. The moment they like introduced a year, kind of like solidified it for me technically.
When you had that conversation about this being Earth, was it in relation to the conversation of there being a named year?
Yes, it was when I was making that Jesus joke.
Okay, so I'm just like regurgitating. So we don't have to dwell on that, but I agree then.
Yeah. Definitely on the same page.
Okay, I just realized YouTube chat doesn't update unless it's at the forefront. The window is forefront. So it's all messed up. Sorry for chat.
Nick, why don't you just be in charge of chat?
Well, he's talking about in terms of
showing it on the screen,
live stream.
Oh, I see.
Like I said, I'm doing everything. It's okay. Keep talking.
Yeah. So it seems. So it's just humans versus animals in this world.
Man, that was my question too, because so the animals recruit Robotnik to lead a rebellion against humans? The animals are pissed off?
We don't know the backstory of the fighting.
You're right. It makes no sense to me though. This is
they're like, we don't want to be eaten anymore? Like what is going on?
I guess you're right. Like I guess I wonder what the Overlanders were doing to make it so the animals rebelled, or maybe what the animals were doing to make it so the humans rebelled, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like we don't know the lore here. I'm thinking maybe these animals decided they wanted kings and stuff, elected King Acorn, and these humans are like, I'm not gonna follow a fucking squirrel. I'm a human.
So they're like the South.
King Acorn?
They're like the Confederacy, where it's like King Acorn is their Lincoln, and they're like, we reject Abraham Lincoln as our president. We will secede.
I just feel like they're like, yeah, man, I'm not gonna follow a dude I could step on.
No, there's no way. You like even if the dog was wearing a hat and had a beard or something, I'm not gonna follow it. Right? Like there's no way. I'm just gonna trust a human more.
So it seems like I'm like Team Overlander. I didn't know this.
I guess we're out. And we're gonna die.
Yeah.
We'll get it.
You're showing your bias right now.
Lose this. Yeah.
Check your privilege, guys.
Yeah, let the animals know I'm on Team Overlander.
I mean,
if they come for me, I want it to be known.
based on our Halo conversation, we're just calling them grunts and stuff. Like, it lines with our views, apparently.
That's right.
What else?
Who would be
we
the
want?
elites of the animal world?
The animal world?
I mean, there's got to be an animal hierarchy too, right?
Yeah,
Like
would be
the grunts
echidnas.
are probably echidnas.
No, echidnas would be
no,
brutes.
echidnas
Echidnas
would
would
be
be brutes.
Echidnas would be brutes.
Well, yeah, think about it well, you're thinking about it in terms of Knuckles. I'm thinking about it in the terms of like they had a whole like society that they removed themselves from, right? Like they're like Oracle people that they
the space popes that they have.
I think you're right. Actually, wait, you're right.
The
They're like
echidnas are
super
space
like
popes.
elitist and stuff.
Yep.
Okay. So echidnas are space popes. Squirrels are grunts, right?
But
Well, every
that's the
single
king.
squirrel we see are like.
Oh no,
kind of
the squirrels are the
leaders.
prophets. They're the prophets,
Okay.
which I forget their name.
I thought the echidnas were the prophets. Aren't the prophets the space popes?
Yes, they are space popes. The Sanshium.
Oh, you cannot start doing that. No, I don't know the alien names.
If anything, hedgehogs are the grunts.
Hedgehogs are, but is there more? I mean, it's just Sonic. Are there?
Well,
I guess
we got
and
Uncle
his
Chuck,
uncle.
we got this Jules guy.
The problem is that in this Sonic comic, there's not a lot of. I mean, there is a lot of diversity. I guess there's not like a lot of one animal, right?
Yeah, true. That's part of the reason why I'm like, obviously the hedgehogs are grunts because it's the only one we got like multiple of, really.
Have we seen
how
the
many
Animatrix?
Sega
Have we seen the
characters?
Animatrix real quick?
Yeah, years ago, but yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah.
We probably talked about it on the podcast before, but remember the Second Renaissance, the war scenes, where it's humans blasting the machines and the machines blasting humans. It's like the most memorable part of the whole Animatrix series, and I'm just imagining that same sequence, but with humans and like furry animals.
Yeah, essentially. How many Sega character cameos are on this page? I don't really recognize any of these people.
I don't
Wait.
either.
Oh, in that battle?
Yeah.
Isn't that duck? That duck's in the fighting game, and the yellow.
But they're a
haired
Sonic
one with
character.
The red hat.
They are
Yeah,
a
those
Sonic
are
character.
Yeah.
So there's other Sega characters in this?
Okay, the big question is, who is that dude with the red hair on the animal side? With the red eyes.
Is that something?
He's like wearing like broken chains.
I see. I know. I'm looking right at him. I don't know. I don't recognize that thing.
I don't see Starro.
That thing? They're fighting for their rights, Mike.
Well, I can't even identify that animal. Is what I'm saying.
He identifies
that animal?
as an animal. That's all you need to know.
His name's Animal, Mike. Get with the program.
Oh, he's a Muppet.
Yeah, I truly don't really recognize anyone here. And I feel like
Is someone in chat saying that these are cameos?
Yeah, for sure.
Have them cite their source. Like tell me what it is then.
Cite your source.
Someone says they see Starro. Is Starro like to the
What is Starro?
Just to the right of the blonde guy in the foreground? Like right here?
Oh well, now I'm getting Starro confused with someone else.
I don't think I can zoom in. Can I zoom in? I guess I can.
Starro.
Oh, sick.
Sega.
Are you sure
Rystar?
not thinking of Ristar? I don't. I see Sergeant Johnson on the left, far left, in between the panels.
This
Oh, that is Rystar. Yeah, that is Rystar.
Okay, so we got Rystar.
I see it now.
Who's this green guy? Who's this green guy? Like not the duck. Not I think that's Bean.
No, I know who you're talking about. Yeah, I don't know. It looks like he's wearing like a sombrero or something.
Yeah,
I don't
like
know
a
what's going on.
snippet
there.
of his face.
Yeah, I don't. I feel like I'm not.
Oh, sorry, folks.
I know enough about late.
This is
80s.
good audio content.
Yeah,
I mean,
for sure.
Can the person say what the others are if they know? Can I ask a question while we wait for that?
Yeah, for sure.
All right. So in that intro,
Yeah.
they said that up until now, the battle had been fought by a code of honor adhered to by the many. What are they talking about? What code of honor? What does that mean?
I
Back
mean, we go.
Back when war was noble, before the Vietnamese got dirty with it.
Yeah, I think that's.
So they're saying
exactly
the
what
animals
they're
had
implying.
guerrilla tactics? Is that what it is?
I
Literal
mean,
gorillas?
the name. No, I don't know.
I mean, is that just like some bullshit flavor text that doesn't mean anything?
That is
yes.
exactly what it is.
That is
Okay,
always
'cause
the
I read
first.
that, I was like, what the hell are they talking about? What code of honor was adhered to?
We don't barely know anything about this war, so.
Yeah,
But
the
Nick,
animals
you're-
are pissed off.
you're right. This whole time we were joking about the animals taking over, and they did.
Hell yeah. Tommy Turtles and Grandpappy. I don't know if I know who those are.
Whoa.
Those sound made up.
Tommy, what was it? Tommy Turtles?
Yeah, Tommy Turtles and Grandpappy. Or is it Tommy Turtles Grandpappy? I assume those are two different people.
Yeah. So a majority of these folks are Sega characters. So there's some cameos there. That's all we need to really know.
And then there's Bean the Dynamite, Bark the Polar Bear, and Ray the Flying Squirrel. Ray the Flying
Okay.
Squirrel looks familiar.
Yeah,
on the far,
I've
far
seen
right.
that. Like I said, that duck and the thing with the red hat is in Sonic Fighters, I think, at least.
Also, are these overlanders fighting with weapons, or are they just like going hand to hand here?
It does look like they're just punching, right?
You want to make a sport of it? I mean, I could fuck a duck up.
Oh,
you
maybe
know?
that.
Maybe that's
You gotta
been
give 'em a
meant by
chance.
the like the humans were being kind and just fighting with their fists, and then like the animals started bringing guns or something, and they're like, "Whoa, where's the honor?"
That's the code of honor. That's the code of honor is the hand-to-hand combat. And then the animals broke it.
And then they were like,
That's
"Hey,
what it was.
I think these animals need to learn the name Smith and Wesson." And then they did.
I think we found it. Okay.
Well, we this is technically off track, but I went to there's a house in Santa Clara. I don't remember the name of it offhand, which was built by this woman who was she inherited a bunch of money. She married the guy's son, who was Winston. It's so like obviously the gun won the West and whatnot, and they became incredibly rich. And then her husband died, and she just kept on building a house and just kept on adding to it and building more and more rooms. It has like 110 rooms or something. And it's just an insanely dumb thing I checked out in Santa Clara. Sorry, that was I just went on a tangent there. We can keep on
Santa
going.
Clara.
I think that would have been one of those things you cut if you were.
Yeah, 100%. If we weren't live.
Can I say, Robotnik looks like extra disgusting.
Yeah.
Like he looks super gross.
Yeah, you can really see everything, man. In a weird way. Where
He's in a
it's just
skin tight suit.
Like this first page, especially like when he's like getting shot at. Like I think he just looks really grotesque.
Just take it
I don't know
easy
if
on
I
this
don't know
guy.
if I have anything
Jesus.
else to say.
No,
here.
no,
He
I
just
think you're.
looks.
Yeah, he
cool.
just looks fucking gross, man.
Yeah.
Especially the next panel when or next page when he's spitting out the water and his eyes are like all watery and stuff.
Yeah. It's just I don't know. Ugh. Gross.
Yeah. I don't think there's anything else we really need to talk about the intro, right?
No, but can I mention two things that two references you guys missed in a previous episode?
Yeah, do it. Now's the time.
Okay. Because I had to reread these comics. Well, I guess not reread. I read them for the first time. But I listen to your guys' the podcast, but I don't read these comics. But because this was a 4-parter, I felt obligated to. And in issue 47, there's two references that I don't think you called out, and one of them is on page 2 of issue 47. maybe I should have had this pulled up, but specifically Dr. Quack makes a Star Trek joke where he's it's like a Dr. McCoy thing where he's like, I'm not a blank, I'm a doctor.
Yep.
You know, did you guys call that out?
No, we didn't.
No.
I do remember seeing it.
And then also on page 19, when St. John hands Sonic over to one of the MPs, I think, he calls him Fleming. That's a reference to
Fleming,
Ian Fleming, James Bond writer.
That one I think we did.
Anyway.
I don't think we called it out, but you're right. Yeah.
Yeah, I noted those things and I was like, I don't think you guys mentioned it, so I just want to call that out. And then that's also the same issue with that giant gun that I did email you about.
That was a pretty cool giant. Well, actually, before we go on, what do we think Robotnik did here, where to make everyone like hate him and he's got to escape?
Oh, you know what? I didn't even really think. He badly miscalculated. But what did he miscalculate?
Well, and so and he says the scheme is perfect. So to me, that sounds like he made a power play to try to like take over and lead like the Overlanders or something, right?
I like to think.
Wait, so you think he was already scheming with the animals?
No. He was scheming by himself.
Oh.
To trying to take over like the Overlanders, right? Because he just wants to rule. I think. I don't think he really cares who he's ruling, right?
Right. Yeah, I guess that's true.
I think he just banged a squirrel.
You might be onto something. Like he fell in love with a squirrel, and like the squirrel rejected him, and now he hates all animals.
He hates all humans. They wouldn't accept his love.
Oh, I mean, yeah, both work.
Yeah.
All right.
Wait, hold on. Now I'm looking at it. Who's the guy next to King Acorn when they're talking here?
That's a really good
giant
question.
Lion. I feel like
he's a lion.
I think he's a lion.
He's huge.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like we've seen him briefly before in other flashbacks, but I might be wrong.
I want to know about this guy. He looked cool as hell.
He looks like he should be like wielding a hammer. Right?
I do want to point out that our chatters have been giving us basically every answer to every question that we've been posing for the past 15 minutes. but it's more fun.
I'm so astonished by your fans because I would be infuriated if someone was talking so ignorantly about something I like. They're just like wildly speculating.
But that's the fun of it.
You're like, no, like I would be flipping out. Like no, you moron.
No. I think it's the opposite, Mike. I think it's the opposite. People love to feel smart. And what better way to feel smart than to have the one niche thing that they know?
Yeah. About dumbasses.
Yeah. I'm not joking. That is like literally, I think, how we're setting up this fucking show.
It is very funny. We're like, who's this guy? And he's like, Kodos the Lion. And we just keep on talking about him.
No one knows. No one could ever know.
Why have they never brought this guy up? Who? Sorry.
Or with this guy.
That is
like a whole
that is
story arc. It's like a 7-comic special.
That is a subgenre of content, which is like first time listener / viewer of something. Okay, I feel like there was one more thing I wanted to talk about, but
really, okay, I feel like all right.
Oh, it's the fact that King Acorn, like, imagine an escaped convict from the other side joins your army, and you're like, yeah, you're the
the leader.
You're the new Secretary of Defense. Like, yeah,
yeah, it's actually a very wild call.
Like, imagine World War II. Rudolf Hess. He made his solo trip to the UK to broker peace. Imagine Winston Churchill is like, yeah, no, you're in charge of the army now. You're in charge. You're like, General Montgomery, move the fuck out of the way. Rudolf Hess, that's our new man. That's our new guy.
I mean, given, I guess, the questionable decision-making of King Acorn, it makes the later fake King Acorn's decision to have Sonic hauled away plausible, right?
Yeah,
I guess.
Based on what we know about King Acorn, which is admittedly very little, he does not seem like a good leader.
No, he's
No,
like
yeah,
a lot of L's consistently here.
which is, I guess, standard for monarchs, right?
Yeah,
Okay, to be
for
fair
sure.
though, he was recently a robot in like the past like 3 issues, so that's fine. We are acknowledging that.
Yeah, I mean, he was fake. That's what I'm saying. Like, he was a turncoat, but him being a turncoat and him being the real one, it's effectively the same because they both make bad decisions.
All
right?
Let's
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's rock and roll.
All right, moving on. We're finally back with Sonic on the floating island. Jeffrey St. John just parachuted onto the island and is pointing his crossbow gun at Sonic. Knuckles is gearing up to give Sonic a knuckle sandwich after hearing the news that Sally is dead. Jeffrey's guards show up, and Espio appears and captures Sonic. Things start looking bad for our blue hero when Dulcie lands in the middle of the group and begins to speak. Man, we really need to make a good voice for Dulcie.
We did kind of assume she wasn't going to come back, and she ended up being the most important.
Oh, extremely important. Yeah.
We landed on something, didn't we?
We did, but it was kind of a joke voice. It was like hick.
It's like dopey, right?
Yeah.
Well, keep going.
Yeah, figure it out.
Okay, I know we already gave this to a character, but this character has not shown up for like 20 issues. So I'm going to use it. I'm going to reuse it.
All right,
Dulcie lands in the middle of the group and begins to speak. As you know, dragons cannot tell lies. That is why we can sense the purity of truth, and I know Sonic is not lying about being framed. A dragon's spoken word is fact, you know. Jeffrey, that was Knuckles.
No, it's just the fact it's so fucking dumb. Keep on going.
Jeffrey St. John realizes that someone is trying to divide and conquer. So Knuckles, Jeffrey, and Sonic all team up to take on this unknown threat, which is a very, very fast resolution to the conflict that was set up. But regardless,
also, I'm going to quickly just say, Dulcie is on page 6, like next to all of them, and they're still fighting. Like, and then she.
Oh
like,
yeah,
I
you're
guess
right. She's like up
flies
here in the
away,
corner,
and then like crashes back down. Like, I don't get what's happened. I don't get what just happened.
Oh, you know, I didn't even notice that. Yeah.
Yeah. Her body's like at the very, very top of the title page, and then just comes, just basically does a ground pound maneuver.
Yeah, seriously.
She AX'd that whole group. Okay, here we go. Back in Knothole Village, the villagers are being rounded up for roboticization. Tails and Rotor break away from the group and slip into the underground canal system in an attempt to escape. But Drago, the wolf, and several combots intercept them.
Wait. Is that exactly what was written?
Yes.
I didn't say sexy wolf?
No, you didn't.
Ah, fuck. Keep on going.
They are quickly taken prisoner. We cut to Down Under, where Antoine and Bunny are being held captive alongside Barbie Koala and Walt Wallaby. Outside the jail, a combat stands guard. Suddenly, an explosion erupts. Apparently, one of the prisoners' collars has detonated. The combat enters to investigate and confirms the prisoners are dead. But seeing no one, it leaves. If the machine had simply looked up, it would have seen that all 4 are alive, suspended in the air by Bunny, who is hovering with her jet boots. The group learns that the other Down Under freedom fighters are being held in the same prison. They free them, then spot an Airbus being loaded with materials bound for Robotnik. The Down Under freedom fighters create a diversion, allowing Bunny and Antoine to sneak up aboard and hitch a ride home. Should we stop there for a second?
Sure. Yeah, I think that's a good.
There's so much happening because this is issue 50.
Dude, this was so hard to write because it was just like they keep on jumping around. It's like, here's a quick scene, here's another quick scene,
It moves at a pretty quick pace too.
Yeah, for sure. One, I think I don't understand how the collar thing worked. I don't know how I accept it. I don't care. I think it's insane that Buns was just like hovering and like the combat like didn't see them in any way, shape, like
or hear the jet boots.
Yep.
Yeah, okay, I know, like, yeah, I think you're saying what I'm about to say, but like, and I'm willing to suspend disbelief here, but like, the way that collar explodes makes it seem like it's exploding in just one direction, which is out the door, where in reality it would blow up everything in that room, right?
Yep.
So like, I don't understand how she escaped an explosion.
And
it's a big one too.
Yeah, enough to blow that door off.
That's ridiculous. Yeah, at least I'm thinking of the slave collars from Fallout, where they will just make your head explode, but that's it. It won't be like a massive like explosion like this.
For sure. Yeah, and we didn't. This is pretty much it for Down Under. So it was pretty much. It feels I feel like they just wanted a few scenes of like the Down Under like freedom fighters, and that's it.
That's exactly what it was.
Because this all feels very convoluted. Buns and Antoine goes to Australia and then just like immediately comes back, right? It feels like they had a cool redesign for Crocbot with his like tank dick, and they're like, we need this in here. How do we make this work?
How do we make it work? We need to show people this.
Yeah, exactly.
Reveal Crocbot and his bot cock.
Crocbot cock, yeah.
There it is, Crocbot cock. That's the title of the episode, dude.
The title is going to be Crocbot's bot cock.
That's good too. Yeah, that was my main call out. I do think it's very funny that Tails and Rotor like gets immediately captured.
Yeah, just immediately. I mean,
I feel like
that's kind of cool. Not cool. It's just like, oh, okay, I actually think they're gonna get away, and then they don't, because it's really of the number of escapes and captures that this group has gone through. It's really a coin flip as to whether or not they get caught or not.
Also, I just feel like Rotor would just always carry a giant gun, but
that's true.
What do I know?
Nick, you mentioned it before, so we don't need to dwell too much on it. But you mentioned it, and it was the exact same thought I had when Dulcie was introduced, with the ability to just tell or to know the purity of one's soul, or whatever it is.
Yeah.
And know if someone's telling the truth or not, because it's the same for the one issue that I guested on, where they had the lucky cat.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yep.
It's the same thing, where like this is an absurdly powerful power that this person has, or this animal has, and it feels like they should be using it constantly as a means of checking backgrounds.
Yep.
For their agents and stuff.
It should like, literally be like, you want to join the free items? Go talk to Dulcie, and then we'll let you know if you get
it's
in or
like,
not.
Yeah, like the Sorting Hat or whatever.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Like this dragon is a very powerful tool, and they are not using it effectively.
Literally at all. So
yeah, it was just introduced. But I have a much crazier thing to point out, which is when Sonic is fighting Knuckles and St. John, he calls Knuckles Redbone.
Oh,
what the fuck? He says, you emailed that. This is at page 7. He's like, you emailed that move, Redbone. First off, how do you know what email is? Second,
it's 97.
Redbone.
Email was around.
Sonic is using email? The Freedom Fighters are using email?
Out of all the Freedom Fighters, I feel like Rotor first, but followed by that, Sonic would be like, wow, the internet, yeah.
No, Sonic. The internet would be too slow for Sonic.
Yeah, that's true.
Run to deliver the mail.
That is true.
Anyway, that's why I only briefly mentioned that, because Redbone is a way crazier thing to say.
Yeah, for sure. Is there
So Redbone, if you're asking what it is, what's it? What's his first and second meaning?
Well, the dick, right?
I guess. I don't know. I looked it up. Redbone, because I know kind of what it meant, but I looked it up to be specific. It refers to a person of mixed racial heritage, often light-skinned with reddish undertones, and could also denote a specific cultural group in Louisiana.
What?
Yes.
Yeah, it does sound racist.
I thought Redbone was like a penis thing.
No, that's Blue Chew.
I don't know what that is either.
Blue Chew is
It's dick pills.
yeah, dick pills. Thank you.
Oh. Did not know that. Is that because of Viagra's blue?
No, it's a competitor to Viagra.
Oh, it's the name of a.
Nick can tell you the lore.
And you chew it?
Nick.
Do you chew it?
One would assume, but I mean, I've never
like a gummy.
chewed.
Nick, can you review all 4 ED pills that you've tried?
Hey man, if you get them, I'll try them out and review them on the podcast.
Also,
On the podcast.
I just realized too.
Still hard.
I'm still not having sex, so it doesn't. Okay, is it? So there's also a Redbone Coonhound. It's a dog breed.
That's what
Oh, really?
reading.
Yeah, that's what I'm reading.
Redbone Coonhound.
Yeah, so I wonder if that's a reference to. It's also a.
So he's
rock
calling
band?
him a dog? Yeah, I know it's a band, and it's a band because a lot of the members, I think, were from that cultural group. Redbone Coonhound is a striking, versatile American hunting dog. Okay, maybe that's what he's saying. It's a weird thing to say.
I agree. What does Redbone mean in slang is what I'm trying to.
Okay, should we move on?
Yes. Sorry.
We're getting very ADD, which I understand. As someone,
yeah, this is gonna be a hard episode to listen to.
At least live. We return to Tails and Rotor, who are being escorted by Drago, that sexy wolf, and several SWAT bots when they hear a noise overhead. Looking up, they see Knuckles, Jeffrey St. John, and Sonic parachuting down on top of them. The heroes land and immediately begin fighting. The words, "Fight Freedom," appear as they tear through their enemies. During the chaos, Drago slips away. Sonic notices and gives chase, while Jeffrey and Knuckles stay back with Rotor and Tails. We're on the Airbus now, with Buns and Antoine. They're exploring when they find a computer with a video on it. They push play, and a video of Dr. Robotnik begins playing. My entire life has been building up to this moment. The irradiated ore mined in Down Under is on its way to Robotropolis. It's the most crucial element needed to activate the ultimate annihilator. Of all the mass destruction creations devised during my illustrious career, the UA is by far the most deadly. Once operational, I shall unleash its indescribable power on the village of Knothole. After that, every living creature on Mobius will fall before me. Ivo Robotnik. Hoo-hoo! Ha 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 ha! We cut to Drago, running through the woods when someone calls out to him. He turns and sees Hershey, his side piece that killed Sally Acorn. She calls out to him to hide in the bush, since she can see something far off in the distance chasing him. How do I know I can trust you? Why, Drago? If you can't trust me, who can you trust? So you finally come to senses, eh, babe? What girl wouldn't prefer a winner instead of a loser like you? Meow. She's
Sorry,
that's what it says.
I put that in specifically so you would say meow.
Thank you. She slashes. Okay, for the record, she's like seducing him too. That's why I was like, oh, like, whoa. She slashes Drago across the face and drives a knee into his stomach, knocking him to the ground. Grabbing a large rock, she tries to crush his face, but he dodges at the last moment. Drago scrambles Drago scrambles up and runs, but she hurls another rock that strikes him in the head and drops him unconscious. Sonic rushes over and asks Hershey what happened. Guess you could say I was paying him back for Princess Sally's death. I should have known not to trust that creep. He told me I'd be helping the freedom fighters. Instead, he tricked me with Robotnik's technology. When I cut that rope, Sonic, I thought it was Snively who was climbing it, but it was really Sally. Oh, Sonic, what have I done? Everything you've been through. Hershey falls to the ground, crying. Sonic walks up and puts his hand on her shoulder. You never mind that, Hershey. You were duped. We were all duped. Sonic walks off with a newfound determination.
Let's pause it right there.
I'm with
I just want to quickly call out how fucking cool Hershey is.
Mm-hmm.
I called it out last time. Because,
Yeah, Hershey rocks.
Yeah, she should be a freedom fighter because she's like the only
She
one
should
willing
be-
to go the distance.
Right, that's what I was saying. Yeah, she straight up murdered Sally, but because she thought it was Snively, like she was totally willing to kill Snively.
Yeah,
Snively,
just
whatever.
straight up cut the rope. Yeah,
Yeah, no,
100%.
not thinking twice, and then was
no
gonna
hesitation.
smash Drago there, and if he didn't roll out of the way, he would have been murdered too.
Yeah, this Hershey fucking A rocks, and B should be a bigger character because
Totally
she's-
agree. Yeah, Hershey's S tier. Love Hershey.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, that's pretty violent. Like preparing to take a downed opponent and crush his head in, and it's like a rock bigger than his head.
Yeah, and it's deserved too. So
It's very deserved. But I'm just noting how metal that is.
I want it. So can we go to the page where it says "Fight Freedom"?
Yes.
Okay, I also noted this because I thought it was funny as well. Because it sounds like they hate. They're the oppressors here.
Yeah, which, based on what we've learned so far,
wait,
maybe
wait,
they
wait.
are.
Wait, Nick, you read it wrong. It's fight, ! Freedom, ! Fight, ! Freedom, ! So it's fight, freedom, fight, freedom. Having said that, though, it does
You were making your
As I
case.
read it out loud.
it does blend together when you're reading it.
And also I kind of the core concept very funny and whatnot, but what's going on the left side? Because I feel like that's like a different story that's happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dominic, you're gonna have to scroll on the live stream.
I got you.
to the
I'm
left a
doing it.
little
I'm
bit.
doing it.
Yeah. But I don't know who these people are.
Is he just supposed to be like liberating random
I don't know.
Mobians?
What?
That turtle looks like a Koopa Troopa.
Yeah, kinda. And it looks like Sally Acorn has like another kid or something that's in this. Is this like a spaceship? I don't even know what this is.
I think it's supposed to be them liberating people. Because
Okay,
no,
sure.
wait. They, okay, like
Oh, wait. Is it one of
Yeah.
those things at the end of the level?
they're no.
Oh, the capsule.
No. They're breaking. They're actually we were correct. It was people are being roboticized. So
Right.
they're freeing them from the roboticization chambers. They're effectively liberating people from the death camps.
Right. But those are the capsules at the end of the level that you free them from.
Also
I
true.
think Mike is right.
Also
So,
true. No. Yeah.
This makes sense now. Okay, so they're putting all these guys in the capsules, and they're in the process of being roboticized, and they're tearing out. Okay, I'm cool with this. Okay.
And I really thought that turtle was punching tails.
Right there. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay,
good.
cool.
Okay. Got to reset.
And yeah, hell yeah, Pokeblaze is right. Shout out to the random duck or something with like Uncle Chuck eyebrows.
Yeah.
I
It's
like to
a
think.
Good colorway there. I like
Yeah.
that.
I like to think Uncle Chuck fucked a duck.
Jeez. Okay. So we were all duped. Newfound. We're back with Robotnik. Okay, here we go. We're back with Robotnik. The materials from Down Under have arrived, along with Buns and Antoine. The SWAT bots unload the Airbus while Buns and Antoine watch, trying to formulate a plan when Snively spots Sonic on the security monitor, and they begin to prepare for the furry intruder. Outside, Sonic races towards Robotnik's headquarters as missiles launch at him. Drawing on a physics lesson from Uncle Chuck, he alters the frequency of his speed to create after images, causing the... Sorry. I lost my place in the paragraph because I was scrolling. He bursts through the front door of spring check. Oh, shit, I'm sorry. Causing them...
I normally would drive the live stream, but I'm in a hotel with shitty internet, so it had to be Dominic.
It really
I'm just letting the audience.
Yeah, it really had to be me. It could not have been Nick. He bursts through the front door and is met by Snively, who is wearing giant mechanical hands capable of shooting out and entangling enemies with ropes. Snively fires one at Sonic, but Sonic dodges and takes him down with a single kick before moving on. He soon runs into Bunny and Antoine, who quickly fill him in on Robotnik's superweapon and their plan to destroy it with a bomb. Jesus, I am so behind.
You're okay. You're doing fine.
Okay. Once it is set, they will have 10 minutes to escape. Sonic heads off to confront Robotnik and keep him and his forces busy while Bunny and Antoine plant the bomb. Buns and Antoine begin their search for the ultimate annihilator and get spotted by a SWAT bot, proving once again that she is the strongest... Wait, what? Sorry.
Oh, did you skip a line or did
I did. Hold on.
Okay.
Buns gives the SWAT bot a solid left hook and punches right through the chest of the SWAT bot, proving once again that she is the strongest person on the team. They continue and spot the ultimate annihilator, a giant cannon. The machine begins to make a whirring noise and the roof opens up. The barrel of the ultimate annihilator points up to the sky and shoots a giant laser, hitting a giant satellite. Buns and Antoine were too late. This laser charged a satellite in the sky and is now positioning itself over Knothole Village. We cut to Robotnik, who is at the controls of the giant machine. Stage 1 satellite activation is complete. Initiating Stage 2, otherwise known as the Knothole Wipeout. Robotnik begins counting down. Luckily, Sonic found Robotnik just in time to hear Knothole Wipeout. Sonic begins to rush in when he gets overwhelmed by the SWAT bots. With but the press of a button, an energy beam of immense magnitude is unleashed, focused on one specific location, Knothole. Sonic has just witnessed the death of all his friends and everyone that ever mattered to him. We cut back to Antoine and Buns, who just got done placing a bomb. The two run off. We're back with Robotnik and Sonic. Sonic has just got done destroying out all the SWAT bots in the room. What's left is Robotnik and Sonic. A message sounds. Warning, warning, ultimate annihilator system crash. Crossed circuits will result in internalized energy emission. Destruction of war room imminent. Probability of resulting shockwave destroying everything in its path 99.9999999% positive. Robotnik's hand begins to glow green. How I hate that hedgehog. I've lived to see one dream come true, the destruction of Knothole Village and everyone in it. All that matters now is the pleasure of eliminating you once and for all. Although conscious of their impending doom, at this point both combatants feel they have nothing left to lose. After years of exchanging insults and vows of personal destruction, all is said and done. The only recourse left is... Sonic leaps headfirst, as if he was a missile, directly into Robotnik's stomach. Robotnik punches back, and the two begin exchanging blows when the Annihilator explodes. A white light shines. Sonic and Robotnik disappear into the void. A ring appears and Sonic's hand reaches out, then his body. He is back in Robotnik's control room. Exhausted, he passes out. We cut to the medical facility in Knothole. Which is intact and not blown up. Sonic is in a bed being treated by Dr. Quack and Rotor. Sonic wakes up and asks, what happened? Knothole wasn't destroyed, Sonic. However, because we were hit before the UA overloaded, Knothole now exists in a temporal rift 3 hours in the future, almost like a zone of its own. In fact, many zones were created when Robotnik unleashed his devices. Dr. Quack steps in. You saved us all. I only wish I was as brave as you. This whole mess came about because of me. Robotnik had detected my neutron chip in the main component of the Dream Watcher. He tuned in, tracked the location of Knothole, and learned of King Eggcorn's return from exile. While you were detained recovering the king's sword, Robotnik sent out his stormtroopers out to get me, and the kind who he replaced with a robot duplicate. Once I was brought before him, Robotnik explained to me that my device was key to his elaborate plans of revenge and world domination. At first I refused to help, but when he and Snively kidnapped my wife and children, I was left little choice. Since he was afraid you might interfere, Robotnik appealed to Drago's greed and lust for the easy life. In turn, Drago says you...
In turn, Drago set you up using Sally as the fall bait.
Got it. In turn, Drago set you up using... I'm sorry, like... Set is missing the T. You're missing the word you.
Dude,
I'm not
I'll
mad.
say is Microsoft Office doesn't work with spell check anymore.
Did you just turn it off?
No, and it doesn't have the scribbly lines now. A lot of times when it words are misspelled.
This is why I'm a Google Docs guy. In turn, Drago set you up using you as the fall bait. But Robotnik didn't know that his nephew Snively had other plans. I noticed he altered the Ultimate Annihilator to affect only one organic pattern out of the many originally programmed. Since only Robotnik could be affected by this device, I kept quiet and prayed events would take the course they eventually did. Sonic asks about Sally. Well, she nearly died from her fall, so it was easy to convince everyone she didn't make it, especially Robotnik. Then I had her placed in a stasis tube, disguised as some sort of fancy memorial, so she could heal and recover. That's right, Sally is alive and in a coma. Sonic gets up out of bed and rushes to Sally, finds her in the weirdest Sleeping Beauty-esque coffin in the middle of Knothole. He opens up the coffin and whispers, I love you, Sally. Please, come back. Sally opens her eyes and asks, Why did you say that, Sonic? What did you say, Sonic? Sonic picks her up and dips her for a kiss. I said, I'm just happy to see you again. And so, it wasn't long before order was restored. Dr. Quack was exonerated due to extenuating circumstances and resumed looking after his patient, King Eggcorn. Hershey was forgiven for being Drago's dupe, and she's now a model citizen again. The Freedom Fighters welcomed back their friend Sonic with wide open arms and began planning a big celebration. Jeffrey St. John was reinstated as commander of His Majesty's Secret Service, and he awaits his next mission. Drago was sentenced to the Devil's Gulag. Something about a cold day in a warm place was mentioned as to how long his sentence would run. As for Snively, well, that's another story for another day. The end.
Obviously, there's a lot to talk about. but this just like weirdly annoyed me. So Jeffrey St. John was reinstated as commander of His Majesty's Secret Service. Was he not?
Oh,
Always?
he was.
Like, what just happened?
The Rebel Underground. The Rebel
Right.
Underground. Now he is the Majesty's Secret Service. Because before the entity
But he
was.
always was though.
Well, I'm assuming I'm extrapolating from this text here. I could be wrong. This could be like a retcon on their part, like a one-page retcon, a one-box retcon. But I'm assuming before the fall of Not Whole, they were the Secret Service. And then later, when they were deposed and they were now the Underground, they became the Rebel Underground. And now that they're back on top with King Eggcorn around, they are now the Secret Service again. That's how I'm reading that. It's not consistent, but that's how I'm reading
I feel like you're doing a lot of heavy lifting with that reading.
100%. 100%.
Why does he look so sad?
Yeah, that was the next thing I was going to bring up.
Sally just kissed Sonic.
Oh, okay. I guess that makes sense. I'll accept that.
Okay.
I won the day, but you know, this 16-year-old girl that's way too young for me is kissing her love interest.
Her age-appropriate love.
Yeah. It could have been, and it looks like Hershey might be into this guy too. Like she looks like she might be checking him out, right? Or is that just how the portraits are like?
I
laid
think
out?
that's just. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna say Hershey would be a better match because.
Oh, what?
you
Because
know,
they're black and white. You're just automatically shipping them.
it was more like I think these two are like the only ones that are willing to kill. But
That's true.
Yeah, and it's also because they look alike. Two things could be true. Well, that's issue 50. What do we think about this endgame arc?
Mrs.
Do
Quack
we-
can get it. No, wait, what?
Yeah, you know what? Actually, let's not actually talk about the last 4 issues, and instead,
Yeah, forget that. Let's say which characters do we want to
Yeah,
bang.
yeah,
Let's
yeah.
get a ranking.
Let's do hot or not right now. Smash
Yeah,
or
yeah,
pass.
So Dr. Quack hot.
Yeah, you can get
Mrs.
it.
Quack hot. Also, well, and so like after
Drago
everything's
hot,
said
hot.
It's done. Yeah, is Drago still the sexiest?
He's pretty
I don't
sexy.
know.
Drago's got the little like chili pepper next to his name. Did you ever see that like Rate My Professors? They would like
Yeah,
have
yeah.
Oh my god.
a little chili pepper next to their name if they were hot.
Yep. Oh yeah, Amy Rose is in this last panel.
Just a reminder.
She
Yeah.
is? Oh yeah.
I just
Just
on the far right.
around
Lost right past
sometimes. Rotor looks like he's huge in this. He's like a tank.
His weight fluctuates like page to page, and it's so funny to me.
Yeah, sometimes he looks like a giant, and sometimes he's like kind of tiny. Buns is straight up kissing Antoine again. Are they
They're
like
a thing.
officially like a couple?
It seems like they've laid the groundwork for them to be a thing. I don't know if it's like they haven't been explicit with it.
A
but
few issues ago,
This whole issue, well, yeah, they've done the groundwork in the past, I think, but this issue they've been more explicit. It seemed with it.
I'm okay with it.
it's a good couple. Yeah.
Yeah. And I do like the fact that it seems like Buns is kind of driving it, which I feel like that's how that would play out. So
100%.
Oh yeah, totally.
yeah. All right.
When we're talking about Buns and Antoine, there's one page when they're saying Antoine's talking. It doesn't matter. He's saying now to the same, now to do the same to the rest of this place, and he says in there, but it just reads like in Zaire. I think that's
Which was a thing during the time of this release.
I feel like the very obvious thing we should call out is the animation, the penciling and coloring of the Robotnik fight, and the when it goes off. And
Yeah, I scrolled past
really,
it super fast, but it is really well done. I really like this.
Yeah, I really like the black and white image of like the pencil drawing, or I assume that's pencil. Maybe it's charcoal or something.
Like, look.
all right. Can I ask a question here? What happens here?
So, I mean, we technically don't know, right? So the two fight, and then this thing goes off, and the assumption I have is like there is when Rotor explained it, it created a bunch of zones, and it seems like Robotnik is like banished into another zone, right? And it seems like Sonic was able to transport through a ring to come back to the correct zone.
Okay.
I think.
Mhm.
My question is even more like specific as to what happened in that. Like, it just says that they teleported 3 hours into the future.
So
right?
that was one of the things I was going to bring up is this makes no fucking sense to me.
It doesn't.
Because apparently Knothole now exists in the future and only the future.
No, I don't. So you went where I went, but I don't think that's what happened.
Okay.
I think it just like skipped time. Right? Like Knothole didn't exist for 3 hours and then it existed again. And now it is present time. But that's after thinking about it.
Yeah. I interpret it as like it is permanently 3 hours in the future.
Okay, so we all thought this then.
Okay.
Okay, because I also thought this, and I was like, oh, this is like a reverse Langoliers, where instead of being being perpetually stuck in the past, they're perpetually stuck in the future. Do you know what
is that? What is this? Hold on.
It's a Stephen King like short story, I think, that they made into a TV miniseries or something in the 90s.
I think it was a TV movie, yeah.
Or TV movie, whatever.
Wait a second. Is it the one where they're on the plane?
Yes, yeah.
And then like people
are
are
on the plane. Yeah, and they land in an airport and there's nothing going on. Yeah, and the Langoliers are like eating time, basically.
Yeah.
And they have to figure out how to get back to present time. And
you should look up what the Langolier looks like, by the way.
Yeah, Langoliers look awesome. In a very 90s CG way. But so I thought this was the reverse, where it was stuck in the 3 hours in the future. And I guess we all thought that. So it is very unclear. But I think what they meant was that they just disappeared for 3 hours or 2 hours. And
I think that makes more sense.
Yeah, and then they just reappeared. Like suddenly it was 12 o'clock and now it's 2 o'clock, right?
I mean, yeah.
Or 3 o'clock, whatever.
And so, I mean, I'm willing to accept that. It does seem, the wording still makes me think they're 3 hours in the future, which doesn't make sense.
I'm with you, man. I thought that too. We all thought that, but I don't think that's what they meant.
He says,
because that's crazy.
Rotor says, Knothole now exists in a temporal rift 3 hours in the future. Knothole now exists.
Right, but it's in the it's in the future relative to where they were, but I think that it's present time. Like I don't think they're 3 hours ahead of everything. Maybe I'm wrong. We'll see at issue 51, I guess. But
yeah, right.
It'd be really cool if just like every time they step out, they're 3 hours behind of what they were.
I don't even know what that means in terms. Like I don't even know how you would do that story.
That's the thing. It's so
try.
useless.
Like that'd be cool.
It's so useless.
Well, and also the other thing I don't get is, so Snively altered the Ultimate Annihilator to affect only one organic pattern, and that pattern was Robotnik, right? So if they fired it, it wouldn't have hurt Knothole Village, right? Because it would only affect Robotnik. Am I wrong?
I got to reread this one.
I was actually rereading it while you were doing your Langoliers bit, because I was like, I need to make sure I understand this.
I know just before the black and white page of the giant explosion, like the last panel of them fighting is there's like purple rays of energy coming out of both of them. It's like piercing their bodies.
Also, why did Robotnik's hand glow green? Does he have like a Chaos Emerald in there or something? And that's just...
It could just be like...
Shining finger.
Yeah, why did?
It could just be like just energy, just general energy to blast with.
Mm-hmm.
They really
Oh,
shouldn't, but I agree that they shouldn't use green like that so flippantly.
Yeah, we missed the panel where Robotnik held up this picture and was like, "Have you seen this man?"
What page is that?
No, I'm making a Gundam
okay.
reference. Okay.
Yeah, how do we feel about this? This got so complicated at the last minute.
Well, we were talking about how much this like moves at a clip, and it's moving at such a clip, and they still had to do this like huge narrative dump that takes multiple pages.
It feels like it should have been like Endgame Part 4 of 7 at this point.
Yeah,
Right?
like maybe this should have been 5 comics. Like they did dump a lot in there.
Well, it does kind of feel like they should have just cut the Australia stuff because they didn't like really add anything. It was just it just kind of took up panels, really. Because I mean, what happens? Antoine and Buns leaves, and then they come back, right?
Well, okay. So you said this is the director's cut that we just read.
Yes.
So this is longer, right?
Yes, but not by a lot. From what I understand, they just changed out some of the verbiage on some stuff, and then they added that kiss at the end. I think those are the major things. Maybe they added some more like fighting, if I had to guess, but maybe someone in chat knows more. But from my very brief Googling, that's what I could figure out.
How do we feel about Sonic and Sally's kiss?
How do we feel about their kiss?
Like how it's drawn. How it's drawn.
For it? Oh, it's drawn. It looks good. I mean, I don't know. It's consensual. That's good.
So yeah, right. Definitely a plus.
Better than Snow White.
Yeah.
Apparently, this is the original ending of Archie. Whale Ping is saying.
That makes sense. Like if they're planning for an exit, like to really close the book on it, this would feel like it. They did add like that snivelly thing at the end, but that's like a keeping the door open just in case.
Right.
But if they got like the pink slip and this was it, at least they have an ending.
Sure. Yeah.
So because we don't know. All we know is that this was planned to be the last one, but obviously they did more.
That's some behind the scenes talk that I don't want to speak on authoritatively.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, I guess we can look it up at a later date. I mean, I guess as an ending goes, it's good.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it gives the fans what they want. Robotnik is, I don't think killed, but not a threat. And
I guess it's fun. It's fun that they propped up King Acorn to just like have to watch Sonic and Sally make out. They just parked them right.
That is really good.
Like, watch this. And he can't talk. I bet he's like, I always hated that fucking kid.
He's like so mad. He's steaming in there.
He's like, he will not kiss royal blood.
He's like, this filthy commoner is getting with my princess daughter.
He also would have sent him to get killed.
Oh, yeah, right?
Bro, what if like in 20 issues they free him and that is like his attitude? That'd be so sick.
I hope that'd
be cool.
So
yeah,
fucking great.
That would be so interesting if he was a dick.
I want that.
Or just the robot was modeled to be exactly like him, like he just made the same decisions.
He was actually like a better like ruler than the robot.
That would save it. That would save that decision for me.
Shoot, what was I gonna say? I just want to point out how fucking weird it was that Dr. Quack built this like coma device in the middle of Knothole so that everyone can just look at Sally in a coma in the middle of.
Is it?
It was meant to be a memorial. It was meant to be a memorial.
Yeah, I think this is a memorial. This is like Red Square or something.
the mausoleum, the Lenin mausoleum.
Yeah. Yes, but that's the thing is it feels more like she's alive still though, right? So I feel like it's just weird. I don't know.
Well, they had to fake her death. Quack had to fake her death.
Oh, okay. So that's why they you know what? Okay, this actually that makes more sense to me. I thought she was in a coma and he's like, let me put her in this like coma device in the middle of the town square so people can still look at her. It makes more sense that they faked her death, made a memorial in the town, and okay. I'm on board.
When he does the after images, is that a new power too?
Oh yeah.
All right, so they're just making up powers left and right here because he did the whistle thing too.
It's new
right?
to the comics. I wouldn't be surprised if like that ability had been revealed in like one of the TV shows, one of the 2 TV shows. But this is very
For the record,
explicit.
I think it's cool. I like it.
It does feel very Sonic. This did feel like a mini boss before the main boss.
I liked that way more than him doing pocket sand and running on the little pocket sand bridge he made.
So and again, I'm not to like harken back to previous conversations, but we did talk about like how this is like the Flash, and they're just making up powers left and right with the super friends, right? Like
it's gonna keep on happening,
right? Like whatever. I think I'm with you on both counts. Like I think the after images are cool. I don't know about pocket sand.
Let's talk about Snively. So it looks like he gave himself some upgrades here. I didn't really harp on it because there's a lot going on and I was trying to write it all. And I was like, I got to keep things moving here. So he has like what? Arms that kind of like shoot out and come back to him? Is that what's happening here?
Yeah, basically they're like
this happened so fast. I didn't really even clock it, to be honest.
It's basically Bunny. It's basically Bunny's ability.
Yeah, but he's got like weird juice in his backpack.
He's juicing.
He's juicing. How do we feel like
what if Snively was juicing and like he ripped off his shirt and he's really buff, but he's still like the same size?
I think it'd be rad as hell.
That'd be rad.
Cool. Yeah.
That would be actually cool.
Like Bane Jr. or something. That'd be cool.
Yeah. I'm into this augmentation that he's trying to do. I don't know.
You know what? I'll say like I was distracted because like I remember Sonic is like all serious now. He's like
he knows the true meaning of war now.
True meaning of war. He doesn't crack jokes, and then all of a sudden he's cracking jokes here again. He's like singing while he's punching him, and I was like, oh, I guess he's back to making jokes again. Like I
guess he lost the true meaning of war.
Right, or he's so accustomed to war that he has to make some jokes. I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like there should have been probably a little bit more with Snively and his like robotic arm stuff. Just because like I don't truly even understand what's happening. I feel like he might have jetpacks. I think he shoots out the hands and like spider webs around him.
This is like the Zeong in Gundam, where he like shoots the gun hands out.
Yeah.
Not to make everything.
Not to make everything about Gundam, but
we're gonna be talking a lot about it.
Honestly, at this point, I gotta just make Dominic watch Gundam.
I think so. I know you said you have to at least watch Thunderbolt, but you should watch Thunderbolt.
What are we? A couple of professional?
I mean, this is a first pass. This is his first attempt at being the guy, right? So
Snively?
Yeah. Like this is his making
in a combat sense, I think so.
But I mean, he's making the play, right? Like he's going for it, and I mean, he's never been the guy before, so it makes sense that he would fuck it up.
Right? Yeah, and like instantly bow out the moment he gets like punched once.
Like, yeah, I bet he was like, this has to work. He's like so confident, and then he gets worked immediately. I mean, he's not like a super genius like his uncle. Is that right?
Yeah, Uncle Julian. Yeah.
Yep.
So I guess that means this guy betrayed the humans too.
Oh, well, I bet he kind of saw how the war was going and was just like, "Hey, uncle, you want to help out your nephew here?"
It's like entrapment. You're playing both sides.
Yeah, my problem with these 4 issues is I think it's interesting. I just think it's very convoluted and a lot of things. You could have stripped a lot here and added more character or something, more intrigue. Like Down Under doesn't make sense. I stand by that, but I do like the fact that they added Crockbot's cock. But like they could have just had Crockbot be there, right? Like, I if they wanted to include the Down Under freedom fighters, I feel like they should have gone all the way and had them team up in this like giant battle to try to take on Robotnik instead of just being around for like 10 panels, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What else?
I don't know.
I think
This all just feels like another. It all feels like it's part of another scheme here, which obviously that is basically every issue of this comic, but it doesn't. Did the stakes feel that high to begin with? I mean, I know Knothole is always in the danger, and Sally is dead. Or at least they have the feeling that Sally is dead. So this is all just a kind of one big revenge thing for Sonic himself. But it's like, I don't know. How could this have been better served with like, hey, all the freedom fighters are going to rise up at the same time and like push back against Robotnik in one big push. No, it just kind of feels like scattered and everyone's kind of improvising as they go. It feels like every character is improvising as they go, which doesn't lend itself to this story because it just feels like the whole story is improvising as it goes.
Yeah, it would have been nice to almost have like a true leader moment from Sonic here where he's just like, I'm going to call up some favors and coordinate things with some people and we're going to make it so Robotnik isn't an issue anymore, right?
No, what if Robotnik was just minding his own business and then they are like, hey, guys, I think we actually do need to kill Robotnik. And then they just come to that conclusion on their own.
Yeah, well, and then they get Hershey involved because she'll be only
they need to recruit Hershey for that job.
Yeah.
She's like their black ops where, like, legally they're not allowed to kill, but she's off the books.
Yeah. She's nothing legal about her.
That would fucking rule.
Yeah, I would love that. Okay, well, yeah, overall, I think I liked all of this. I mean, I like the idea of Sonic like forced to like being a fugitive pretty much. I like the fact that they just did the fugitive.
If it would have been better if they hadn't done that the first time.
Yeah. So
yeah, I think I liked it too. I think it was good.
Yeah.
It was good.
It just felt rushed at the end. It was going by so fast. And you know, the issue there is either 1,000%. add more issues, which I fear is, or rather I suspect that was not in the cards. Like, no, this needs to be 4 issues. Or you start cutting stuff, or you start pacing it better so that way, you know, things are introduced earlier. It's just one big mess. I do understand the struggle of like, hey, it's our 50th issue. It's also potentially the last issue we'll ever make. But like, even if this was the last issue, it would be it'd be kind of a letdown for me because it just happened so fast. The art here is quite good in some parts. There's like I think page to page, there's like a different artist.
Yeah, definitely. You could tell that certain people had different pages,
and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that.
Well, they gave Spaz the best one. So
exactly.
It makes sense.
That's all that I cared about, really.
Can you tell me which one's a Spaz page?
The white one.
The big fight, for sure.
Yeah.
whole
no,
fight,
I
or
meant
just the pencil?
I meant
the
the
penciling.
paint page that's just pure white with nothing in it.
Tuh.
That was fast.
Oh, okay.
No,
Sure.
yeah. The penciled one is. I mean, I guess I didn't verify, but I'm pretty sure. I'm very confident that was fast. It's very dramatic, like how he likes to draw.
Could be wrong, but that's what it feels like to us.
Mhm.
Hell yeah.
We did it. That was the
Apparently,
last
according
ever
to-
Sonic comic.
Yeah, you guys are shutting down after this, right?
Yeah, right. Well, then we got to read every single Mega Man.
Oh no.
Apparently, where was it? If I remember, apparently Ken Penners really wanted to kill Sally Acorn, which I respect
Really?
that.
I do too.
Hell yeah. I think that's crazy.
I thought, in retro, like, why didn't he?
I bet either A, a bunch of writers felt differently, or B, the Sega of America was like, yeah, no, you're not doing that. That's insane.
Because it would solve a lot of the problems if Sally was killed, right?
Well, and that's always why I kind of assumed that she would be kind of written off in a way where like she becomes a leader and like is just sometimes in the comic but isn't really interacting with everyone.
Because she's like completely disavowed by Sega these days, right? Like
all
she's
the
never
all
appeared
the
in a
freedom
video
fighters
game.
are. All the freedom fighters
Yeah.
are.
Yeah.
Thank you, Pokeblaze. Pokeblaze stated that they were streaming this to the Shad Amy Nation Discord server. Thank you.
God. Wait, so how many people are how many people are watching that?
It's just me. I'm in it.
You started your that Discord.
Yeah.
It's a
me.
ship specific Discord, but is it the ship specific Discord or is it just another one?
Wait, for who? For Amy and who?
Shadow.
Oh, okay.
Hell yeah. 45 people are in that Discord.
So
That's a
they're
lot of
listening to
people.
us right now rant about this Archie comic.
Yeah.
They probably don't care if it doesn't involve Shadow, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Well, they're probably like,
What the hell is
Penners
this?
here.
This is not relevant to my interests at all. Amy or Shadow is not in this.
But thank you. No,
Well,
no.
Amy,
But thank you
Amy
for that.
is in that one panel.
You're right. Hey, actually, hold on. Let me zoom in. Wait.
I'm not saying it was a bad thing. I just
Yes.
joking.
Thank you for doing that, Pokeblaze. Or is Pokeblaze right? Thank you for doing that.
Yeah. Incredible stuff. Trying to think. Is there anything else we want to cover here? I mean, there's other things I want to cover, but is there anything we want to cover specifically about this comic?
I don't have anything. I think I've gone over my notes. I think it's funny that you and I both thought that one guy looked like the teenager from Dimension X from that one Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles episode.
Well, I mean, yeah, I don't remember what I was gonna say. I feel like, did I have that VHS growing up of that episode? I like, that is an episode of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles I think of a lot. So that's why I'm like, when I think about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, that's one of the
Yeah. It's from the
things I
first
think about.
season. It is like one of the first episodes, I think.
I should have done this ahead of time and I didn't. So I have to pull up emails. So, you know, give me a second here. Sign in.
You probably never watched the Ninja Turtles 80s show, did you, Dominic?
No, not really.
No.
I was never a big Turtles guy. I never really was. I don't know why.
I mean, for me, it was really those cartoons.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm of the age group where that was the big thing.
I do like the recent movies, the ones in the Spider-Verse style. I love those.
Hell yeah, they are good. I like them too.
I agree. I honestly, I didn't watch it a lot, but the 2000 version of TMNT I kind of liked too.
I heard good things about it. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't watch it a bunch, and I'm pretty sure they made
a show or a movie that you're talking about?
Show. But you know what's actually a pretty good movie is that CGI
Don't say
movie.
Michael Bay.
No. That's not directed by Michael Bay, just produced.
Trying to salvage his good name.
Mike F knows that I love the Transformers, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I mean, the Transformers movies directed by Michael Bay. I think it's like 2007 CGI Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie. Did you ever watch that one?
No, I did not. Sorry, no.
Mike?
No, I said no. I'm sorry.
Oh, I didn't hear it. Check it out sometime. It's solid. And I'm pretty sure it's a sequel to the movies. I might be wrong on that.
Which movies?
The live action. I think it's supposed to be like the fourth movie or something.
Really?
I think. Sorry, I'm like trying to stall as I remember how to get to my web. There we go. Emails. Webmail.
Do we have any? Do we have an email?
We do have at least
okay,
one.
Wait.
We do have. Wait. Well, okay, go.
Well, no. You go.
No. You go because it ties in.
Can't hear the guitar though.
Yeah, you gotta bring it up to the microphone.
Oh, can you hear this?
No,
not really.
I think you have a gate on. And
I do. I probably, or it's probably just not strong enough. That's fine. Now it's time for sonograms. You can write to sonograms. Oh yeah, it's a legally distinct sonograms. We're an unaffiliated sonograms. We made our own sonograms. There you go. You probably heard none of those chords, right?
It just sounded like acapella.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? That's cool.
We got to get a second mic for you to mic specifically.
No, the truth is I have an input and a thing. I just didn't.
Oh,
have
you
time
just
to...
don't use it?
Well, no, I just didn't have time to set anything up.
We got a question from Whale Ping in chat. What are everyone's favorite 5 characters so far?
Top 5. Here we go. Don't think.
Top
me.
5.
Okay, me not thinking. Top 5. In 5th place, Sally. In 4th place, Buns. In 3rd place, Tails. In 2nd place, Sonic. And in 1st place, Dr. Quack. That's no thoughts. No thoughts.
Yeah, so Dr. Quack is number 1. 2 is honestly probably Tails. Hershey made a real fucking came in strong here. I don't know if she's making it, but she
maybe like 6 or 7 or 8 or whatever.
She came out of left field. Definitely Crockbot Cockbot is probably like number 3. No, that's not true. Robotnik is number 3.
Ah, that's right. Yeah.
It's got to be Robotnik, Knuckles.
Shit.
I mean, I feel like your Brooklyn accent does a lot of heavy lifting.
That's
for
the
Knuckles,
thing, though. That's the thing, though. Yeah.
I legitimately don't think I would like him that much. But your accent just makes it so funny every single time he talks that I just can't help but love everything that's coming out of his mouth. So I feel like you've improved a character by doing these voices.
That exchange you had between Knuckles and Dulcie, where they were both, it sounded like it was taking place on a Bronx corner. It was good.
Yeah, it did.
And yeah, you could easily see that happening today. Just some homeless guy just be like, Draken's gotta tell the truth. Who's 5? I'm like blanking on who 5 would be. It's
Hamlin.
Oh, it's Hamlin. I was gonna say, what was her name? Fiona the Fox?
Who's Fiona the Fox?
She was only in one issue, but it was Tails' love interest that
oh, okay.
That was a good moment, but not necessarily the best character.
She's not, no.
Hamlin is up there.
It is Hamlin. Hamlin is number 5 for sure. He's too good. Mike, do you have a top 5?
I don't know if I could rank them in any specific way. You bringing up Hamlin's good. Hershey has rocketed into my top 5. I think Hershey rules. And you're right about Eggman as well. I think Antoine. I think I like the character of Antoine as a, uh, you know, kind of a shit heel.
Yeah.
I like that.
I feel like
he
he's
got
becoming
so much better when he
better.
started doing
Yeah.
stuff.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Is that 4? Oh, yeah, I said Hershey, Eggman,
Hamlin,
Hamlin.
Robotnik.
I guess I'll throw Knuckles in because I agree with the voice characterization. I mean that's maybe subject to change. I am sure I am forgetting about someone else that I thought was cool, but um, I I'll say I do like all those characters quite a bit.
For sure. Let's read an email that Dominic will not be able to participate in, so I apologize. Dear Nick and Dominic, now that Sonic understands the meaning of war, how do you think he would fare as a pilot of Gundam? Bonus points for the rest of the Freedom Fighters taking the role of White Base / Argama / Archangel / everything else.
I feel
Who wrote that in?
Oh, sorry. I apologize. Thank you for saying that. That is Plasma K.
Plasma K. Great fucking question, Plasma K.
I normally don't respond to emails. I actually did respond to this one being like, that's a good email, dude. Thanks. I'm saving it for when Mike F is on.
How would
that one for a little bit?
How would Sonic react, or like how would Sonic be in the Gundam universe?
How would he do as a Gundam pilot? Which
I think he would be exceptionally talented, but this being Gundam, he would get people actually killed in the field of battle. And
I mean,
he's
too
Gundam.
reckless.
That's fucking Gundam.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. A lot of people die in Gundam.
Yeah, no, but like it's his fault. Like he gets too
Hell
cocky.
yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I guess super speed. So if we're talking about how we would fare, super speed is almost a hindrance, a subpart of new type powers, right? Like new type. Oh boy, Dominic, do you have any idea of what a new type is?
Nope.
How much do you know about the 1 Year War?
Nope.
Oh, buddy, do I envy you.
So it's the Universal Century 79.
No, we won't go into the whole backstory. But to briefly explain what a new type is, it's almost as if, I was thinking about this earlier. It's almost as if, like, in Star Wars, there's the Force, right?
Yes.
It flows in and out through everyone, whatever. Imagine if humans started going to space and kind of started like discovering the Force, but didn't know what it was and had no like greater understanding of it as a bigger power. Because that's like kind of what it is, right? Like it's almost like a sixth sense, like humans' natural evolution as going into space, and it's what it's. You could kind of debate about what it is to be a new type, but it's essentially like this ability to understand people on a level beyond like human interaction across space and time, right? And it also means you can like sense shit in almost like a Spidey sense kind of way.
This just sounds like the warp from 40K.
Well, I can't say yes or no to that, but it does mean that like part of the reason that the antagonists of Gundam, especially Amuro Ray, is so talented is because he could like knows what's going to happen before it happens.
Right. Okay.
Essentially,
okay. Yeah,
like
yeah.
even if it's just like a split second, so he can react super fast when he's being shot at and stuff. Like something that should have hit him, he's able to like dodge out of the way. And so I'm saying all of that because Sonic is so fast that he might be able to do that same sort of thing where he would be able to dodge things.
Well, you gotta remember the RX-78 Armoro ended up getting so fast he was burning out the equipment and stuff, and the Gundam couldn't keep up with it. So if he's a
That's right.
pilot, it can't be the RX-78. It could be whatever the next model type was. I was thinking Tall Geese solely because there's like it can fully react to everything you do, right?
Well, okay. If we're talking about, were we asking what suit he's going to pilot?
Yeah, 100. Well, I guess
this is not something what I was thinking about, but
oh,
I could.
Okay.
I mean, I would say something like the Epion or something would be even. That's like the natural evolution
that's
of
true.
that.
Yeah.
I was doing comps to different.
Sure. That makes more sense. So stick with that.
Okay, and so I'll give a peek behind the scenes. Nick did share this email with me, so I could give it some more thought prior to this, because I think I would have floundered just to have to think on the spot. But for Sonic specifically, it could go in two directions here. When he asked me the question, and I was like, he understood. The email says now that Sonic understands the meaning of war, and I was like, does he understand the meaning of war? And then Nick showed the picture of Sonic in the wheel, his spin dash form.
Yeah.
Right. Which made me immediately think of Victory Gundam, which has like a lot of theming about war. Nick hasn't seen Victory Gundam, but I could see that, but it's mostly for the theming. If we're doing personality, I would say Judo Ashta from Double Zeta.
Oh yeah, that's actually that's like 1-to-1.
Yeah. So a thing about Gundam is that it's a lot of parent issues, right? It's Gundam. First Gundam is a lot. I mean, actually, it's both. It's mom and dad. But Judo doesn't have that problem in the same way Sonic doesn't really have parental issues. Sonic's not really glum about his parents being around, right? And Judo's basically the same way. His parents are alive and they're just off doing shit. And he doesn't care about it very much.
Yeah, he's like a junk, he's like a scrapper or something, right?
Yeah. He's just skipping school to do junk.
To be a
basically.
drunk trailer. Yeah.
And so those issues aren't there for him, and he's basically kind of a carefree guy. He doesn't have the same depression issues that Camille Badan or Amuro Ray have, or even Uso in Victory Gundam. And so that's my comp for him. That's who I pictured. I did all the freedom fighters. If we want to do this, Dominic, I'm sorry, you look completely
No, it's okay. I'm just adjusting the stream so that there's the Gundam Wikipedia there instead of the comic.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, sure. And this is, I mean, hey, I think are we what's the word? I'm alienating 99% of our listeners right now. Maybe, but you know what? This is good content.
2-year anniversary. We're having fun, guys.
It's the content we enjoy.
Sally, I mean, Sayla is basically Sally in name, right? They're just a letter swap, basically. But or an anagram, I should say. But in the Gundam series, main Gundam series, Dominic Sayla is a secret princess, and she's also basically not really a freedom fighter, but she is a resistance fight. She fights for the Federation, so she's not a resistance fighter. But the white base kind of is its own moving guerrilla platform, because they're basically behind enemy lines for a good chunk of time.
Okay.
Operating as its own unit away from the main theaters of war.
Got it.
Yeah, I could sell Dominic really quickly on Gundam. There's an episode where they run out of salt on the ship, and they're all freaking out that they're gonna die, and they go and they have to take a detour to get salt. And
just
I'm
for what purpose?
for their food and stuff, because you need salt as a person to live. You need sodium, and they ran out of it.
I feel like their nutritional needs were better served through, I don't know. Sure. I mean, they're right, but if you're out of salt, I feel like you're out of a lot of other things.
They were
Okay.
not doing great.
Okay, fair enough.
It's also cool. Everyone's eating cheeseburgers in this show. Like,
Yeah, they eat a lot of cheeseburgers.
it's fucking cool.
And they just did a partnership with McDonald's.
Got it.
For chicken sandwiches, not burgers, though.
Yeah, that's hey.
But anyway,
That's pretty sick.
Okay, so we have to. Not all of these are going to be from the Universal Century, but a good chunk of them are. Knuckles. Knuckles is 100%. I'm more sure about this than anything. He is Domon Cashew from G Gundam.
Oh my god, yes.
So Gundam is a lot of things. G Gundam is like a its own series. It doesn't take place in like the original show's timeline. It's a spin-off kind of thing where every character, or I think we actually did describe G Gundam before, at least the cockpits. But the very basic premise is the Earth is a battlefield. Basically, every country has its own space colony, and then to determine who is the head of the like space colony UN or whatever, they hold like what is essentially the World Cup of Gundam fights every 4 years, and every country competes on Earth, and it's a last Gundam standing. Whatever country they're representing gets to rule the space UN for the next 4 years or whatever. Domon is the Japan representative, and he's dumb as hell. He falls into every single trap that is like so obviously laid in front of him. He's like there's like a lot of like subterfuge and stuff about like some people are like keeping like a low profile not to like out themselves as like a fighter out in public and stuff, and he's like walking around like pointing, like he's the most obvious Gundam fighter of all time. He's got like a cape and stuff. He's walking around like in crowded fields and everything, squares and everything, and he's a dumb as hell. He's just the dumb dude that wants to fight. Antoine is Kai Shiden, who is like Nick. You probably need to see a picture of him if you don't know that name.
It's the guy, the swarmy guy in 79, right?
Yeah. He's kind of a shit heel too. He pilots the gun cannon, I believe.
Yeah.
And he's like, I would say 1-to-1, but he's kind of like the Antoine of that group, where he's like kind of jealous of the main character and is kind of shitty. Like, he probably doesn't have the same like honor that. Well, I don't know. I guess he kind of does reveal his honor, but he sticks around.
After his like fling dies, he definitely he understands the meaning of war and grows up.
Yeah, he learned. Yeah, he also understands the meaning of war. Buns, the physical comp, is the main character from Thunderbolt.
Oh, sure.
Who has his legs removed, so he could pilot a Gundam.
Also, the Star Fox.
Right.
Yeah.
Dominic, you should really watch Thunderbolt. It's Gundam, Jazz Gundam. It's pretty sweet.
Gotcha.
The other direction you could go for Buns is like one of the cyber new types, like for Murasame in Zeta. Of course.
Yeah.
Hey Nick, can you check the stream for me? Just check the stream. Keep talking, Mike. Keep talking, Mike.
It's still going. You have
just check it. Just verify. Mike, keep talking.
Okay.
Yeah, this is right.
You put Tomino on there?
Yeah, it's just a story about war. So yeah.
Rotor. I was like, I'm not really sure. I just put Rio Jose, who's the big dude that dies.
Yeah, the fat,
I don't know.
Yeah,
he's the fat one. That's his character.
Yeah.
Honestly, Rio is pretty cool as a character.
I loved him. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know how much of a comp he is, but when I was like looking at characters, I was like, yeah, I guess I could see him. Same with
Or
Tails.
or
If
Amuro. He's a
Rotor?
real. He tinkers a lot. He's
Yeah, if you want to say that, like, yeah, I guess Amuro is like a engineer guy, but Amuro is like so much more and is the main character, whereas
yeah.
Rotor is not. Um, Tails, I put Hyodo, our little guy. He's the gun tank commander.
I actually need to look at what this guy looks like.
He adopts all the he gets with Fraubo, and they
Oh,
adopt all
okay.
the orphans.
Yep.
Right?
Okay.
If we stuck with Sonic being the kid from Gundam Victory, I would say he was Shakti, who is I mean, she's a female and kind of love interest. But the other thing, so this is the big question, Nick. Is Eggman a Char?
First of all, if it doesn't exist, we should make a Robotnik wearing a Char helmet, because I think that'd just be really funny. Man,
He's gonna leave.
you
should.
Yeah, is Robotnik a Char? No, I would think Jeffrey St. John is more of a Char.
Well, I didn't make that. I didn't go that far, but I also agree that he's not a Char.
Yeah.
Because all right, so
Smart Pokeblaze.
Is Pokeblaze leaving?
No, I mean, no, but she was like, I don't know what you guys are talking about. I'm so
No. And in order to understand what you're talking about, you would need to devote like
hundreds of hours.
Yeah, not hundreds, but like at least 50 or 60. No. So where I landed on is Bascalm, the leader of the Titans in
Oh,
Zeta.
yes. See,
Okay.
I knew you would be good at this. Man, yes.
Well, I had some time to think about it too, but do you know who Char Aznable is, Dominic? The main antagonist of Gundam.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm on Hinge right now. Yeah. No, I don't. I don't know who that is.
Maybe if you saw a picture of him, but he's essentially the thing that you can make a couple arguments as to what makes a Char, but a Char, because Gundam is so what's the word, influential, I guess. There's like a formula, so to speak, about like how they construct subsequent series, either within the same universe as the original series or in the spin-offs, but there's always a Char. And
that's like a constant.
Usually,
yeah.
It's usually like, yeah, he usually has like a mask, right? And what I would say makes someone a Char is to have like a mindset, a belief that is misguided, right? Like they have this thought, or they have this belief that the world should look a certain way, and they go about it in a very misguided way of doing it. Okay. And so Char wants to like drop another space colony or a meteor or whatever on Earth in the like final movie of the main series, in an effort to like he thinks humans should not even be on Earth anymore, right? Like we need to all be in the space colonies.
But some would say that he views everyone's souls being weighed down by gravity that is on Earth.
Right. The space is the natural evolution for humans, and we are destroying the Earth. The Earth deserves to be left alone, and we need to like just move on as a species and race. Anyway,
well, it's like eco-fascism to the nth degree.
Pretty much, yeah. He's like a conflicted character. He's very flawed and very interesting character, which I think what makes him so compelling and why a lot of people have latched onto him. I think like they think he's cool, he's interesting, and he's like a constant through at least Zeta and the original and the movie. And then, like I said, other spinoffs and stuff have a character that's similar in what in that kind of like misguided belief. Anyway, Bask is this like brutal guy that works within the system wants to like take over. I could keep going. I'm trying to. The thing is, I'm trying to be concise here.
I had time to make a logo for this segment. It's on. It's been on screen.
Yeah, I've been watching.
Original Gundam, there's a big battle between space colonies and Earth, right? Zeta Gundam takes place after that battle. The space colonies have lost, and it's all about the Earth Federation like abusing their power and like totally subjugating the space colonies. And the main driver of that is this like special forces, and this Bascom guy is like the head of the special forces, and he's essentially like this power hungry like guy that is doing it all for power and is willing to like sacrifice entire space colonies, like millions of people to achieve that power. So that's where I landed on. Also, he's like a big dude.
Okay. Wow.
So Mike's special interest is Gundam.
Yeah, when's the Gundam podcast coming out?
There's already a bunch. I listen to Gundam podcasts. I don't think I have anything to add.
Do you like
people are
them?
doing it better than me?
Do you like them?
The podcast?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think
shout out
they're
to
good?
Mobile Suit Breakdown.
Okay.
Well, if you really want to, if anyone out there, if I've sold anyone on Gundam, and you were interested in it, Mobile Suit Breakdown is a fantastic podcast about it. They go way into not just like their thoughts about any given episode, but they do a very, very, very good job about researching stuff, and they'll go into the influences of the directors and what they're like, what's going on with the history of animation and what the works that some directors have worked on leading up to the episodes they've directed, what their influences are, what's happening in Japan at that time that influenced these sort of things. Like the original Gundam, there's like so many like little things that like I think someone like you, honestly, Dominic, would just like super appreciate. There's a lot of theming and stuff that is like touched on. That they go on there's like elements of like eco-terrorism and stuff. Like that's one point, but there's like a ton of different theming going on in Gundam that they don't dwell on a lot, and it's great to like hear people talk about them at a greater length.
I did grow up watching some Gundam through Toonami on Cartoon Network.
So
was it
Gundam Wing?
Yeah, probably. And Gundam's, is there a Z?
There is Zeta Gundam. Okay. Yeah,
it's probably some of the earlier ones too. I also know that there's one that has a jazz soundtrack, and it's just like saxophones going ham during fight scenes.
This is Thunderbolt.
Yeah.
This is the one that I keep saying you should watch.
Gotcha.
That's like an ongoing manga, so haven't finished that run yet, I don't think, and they've animated 2 of the movies. Or 2.
Right.
They've animated them into 2 movies, I should say. Right. And the first one especially, I think you didn't even need to see the second one unless you were super interested. I think you would. The first one stands alone as like a good movie.
Cool.
Yeah.
So, no one really to take the place of Char, huh? Because that's the big one, right?
Keeps it going.
In Sonic,
yeah.
Is there anyone that wears a mask?
Not yet, but I'm sure
that's
there
who
will be.
That's who we have to point to first as the first signifier of a Char.
I guarantee you, someone will show up wearing a mask, and we'll just instantly be like, "There's the Char clone. There it is."
Yeah. That would be cool as hell. Yeah, Dominic, like they're so dependent on having a Char that sometimes they just have clones of him as a protagonist.
It's good.
He's just like taking calls now.
It's always good. All right. Let's thank you for answering the question as well as you did. That was perfect. And I know.
So I was listening to.
Was it? I feel like you're gonna cut this.
So I was listening to like a Hinge like a audio thing.
Maybe not everyone enjoyed this, but I know Plasma K was like
Loved
salivating
this.
at
Yeah.
Like this one.
Plasma K, this one's for you, buddy.
Yeah, that
great
one was,
question. You got more Gundam questions?
Oh, I'm not cutting
Shoot 'em.
shit. I'm not cutting shit from this. I made a
You got
logo and
Gundam
everything.
questions? Email this podcast that's about Sonic the Hedgehog, and we'll get them answered.
Mobile suit. Mobile suit. Mobile suit.
You should do Dominic. You should hear the main theme of Gundam, and then do that as like a slow acoustic.
Okay.
With that, I feel like we should probably call it, right? We are
2.5 hours.
2.5 hours. Anything else we want to talk about before I end this?
I beat Elden Ring.
No, wait. Actually, how do we feel about the overall story of Sonic, Archie Sonic so far?
Oh, you want to talk about Sonic?
Yeah. So Elden Ring, huh? How'd you like?
Fucking banger.
I need to think about that because truthfully, I need to like sit down and really think about my thoughts in terms of the first 50. Overall, I did like it. Definitely convoluted in certain points. There's a lot of finding their footing, and that I would say was happening for the first like 25 issues or so.
That sounds right.
And so it wasn't until like the last 25 did it really start to feel like it grew into its own thing that is standing on its own 2 feet. While I like it. I kind of want to like sit down and quickly, like not reread everything, but like kind of maybe find someplace that has a lot of like synopsises of all the stories and just kind of remind myself everything that happened. Because like when you think about the first 50 as a whole, like what kind of story it's trying to tell, I don't know if it succeeds because I don't know if I even understand what kind of story it's trying to tell, right? It just kind of feels like here's a really cool dude who does cool things, and it plays with that. But like, what would you say the like theme of the first 50 issues are, right? Like, did we learn anything here?
Okay, well the themes are all over the place, but it does seem to be. It is a, how would I describe the first, if the first 50 issues of Sonic were, that's it. It's the end of the run. The whole thing, right? It just ended there like they thought it might.
Mm-hmm.
I would say Archie Comics Sonic the Hedgehog is a science fiction comic that attempts to say these grandiose things about nature and humanity, while also being a character-driven drama about power with some like sci-fi spy shit going on this, and interdimensional shit going on, a lot of interdimensional shit going on, and these themes about tyranny and ecology, the ecology being more like very like more a little more subtle, and what these characters' motivations are is basically fighting the man, fighting the system in a very I guess on the nose way, but also in subtle ways as well. I'm specifically thinking about how like the exuberance of the characters and their personalities are in itself a complete contrast to what Robotnik wants for the world, which is literally everyone is a robot in his image.
Mm-hmm.
So that is I think is at its absolute core, that is the message and the vibe of Archie Comics Sonic the Hedgehog if it ended with this issue.
Are they making, what is their message? I think I'm not necessarily disagreeing, but it seems like that Eggman is that the themes that you're drawing out is by nature there because of just who Eggman is.
Right.
Right? Like this is something that was established not by them but by the video games, and they just kind of extrapolated upon something that, you know, like, okay, he turns animals into robots, like that's it.
That's really it. That's really all the writers had to go off of. And there's this guy named Sonic, and he's cool.
And so, and it's good versus evil, right? Like, and so when you say that it's like about these like ecological issues, is the comic actually saying anything?
No. Well, maybe the roboticization technique is in itself like a huge, like personification of that issue, in the sense that, hey, these woodland animals are literally being turned into soulless robots. And you know, so much of Eggman, so much of Robotnik is him destroying the forest or destroying or polluting on purpose. Which is a gag at first, but he legitimately is just doing that multiple times throughout the comic.
Yeah, I'm not saying no. It just seems like they haven't made a statement about it yet. Like I feel like it could. Like I feel like they have set it up so that those are themings and messages that they could play with, and probably will. Like it seems like it almost certainly will, but for these first 50, it just doesn't feel like it's happened yet.
It's way more subtle. You're right. I'm giving it a lot of credit, but that is a lot of what I'm reading. Definitely at the forefront is just the anti-authoritarianism that the freedom fighters fight for. That is definitely the bigger issue at play.
I think a lot of what's happening here is it wants to play with these ideas and these themes, but they don't really succeed in saying anything with them, and so it's just there, right? I think the closest thing that it plays with is maybe a sense of legacy, because it seems like a lot of things happen in the past, and we concentrate on that and how it affects the people today, and how maybe we tend to I don't feel like they say I would have to go like reread it all again very quickly, like just kind of thinking about it. But like we have whatever happened here with the war with the Overlanders and stuff. We have a man from a past, Jeffrey St. John, come in and lead a bunch of things. We have a whole society that removes itself from society and forces a legacy of like protection on Knuckles. There's a lot of things from the past forcing how it's affecting the people of today, right? I just don't understand exactly what it was trying to say.
That's interesting. I hadn't even thought of that.
That's a really cool take. Yeah.
I think that's a good interpretation. But I also agree that it doesn't seem like they're making a statement about any of this stuff.
Let me be clear. This whole comic really doesn't make a clear statement on anything. It's just trying to be cool. It's just a dude named Ken trying to insert his Star Wars.
I mean, we gave a lot of agency to Ken here, and I feel like we give too much here, because I mean, there's a writer's room, like they're pitching these things to each other, they're all agreeing on these things, right? I don't want to give too much weight to Ken here.
You're right.
There are like 6 other main writers coming through, right? If anything,
you can't be the only one with bad ideas.
The only places where I would like give more agency to Ken is specifically the Knuckles issues,
Yes.
because it seems like he came up with those ideas himself, and
We only know that because
was
of the
lead
lawsuits.
writer.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. While the other issues feels like it's more of a, and maybe I'm wrong.
And really, no, I think that's good instinct. And in terms of the, sorry,
Dominic, you should move the page to the
yeah,
sketch.
that's exactly what I'm doing right now. In terms of what these writers have had to do, they've had to follow suit of the much more popular, I'm assuming, Sat-Am cartoon. And then once that ended, they were kind of left with, okay, now we can really do our own thing. And now what they're, and then now they're kind of like picking. So yeah, it's difficult to extrapolate because even just the first 50 issues, this is a story about, or Sonic, Archie Sonic is a story in and of itself. And in a meta sense, where it's like, you got the first 20 issues, then you've got these middle 30, then you've got these last 20 as well in the first 50 alone, where it's like, okay, now we're really playing with shit. So it's really evolving. But if we had to mash that all together into one, I fall back on the anti-authoritarianism. Honestly, the legacy stuff, that is also there too, or like that reads in all stages of these first 50 and their associated specials. Yeah,
falls into the Knuckles thing too, though.
Yes,
what Nick said
very
about
much
the legacy stuff, right?
Yeah,
like
well,
that.
and then all the Sally stuff, and her forced to be a leader, though I think she wants to be, but also like, yeah, there's expectations and legacy, and how we deal with that, I think, is one of the major ideas behind this comic.
And then, Mike, you have anything?
No, I mean, I haven't read all these, right? I've read only a handful, so I don't
Fair
think I
enough.
could speak with any sort of authority on it. I was just playing devil's advocate a little bit.
Sure.
But I think Nick makes compelling argument.
I like that. I like that read a lot.
Cool. And then on top of that, I shouldn't say this out loud because I don't know if I'm gonna when or how I'll do it, but I was thinking about making just like a video or something, or like a summary kind of thing, going over the first 50 issues, kind of just covering like major events, being like, hey, this is what the first 50 like issues of Sonic the Hedgehog are.
Whoa.
But yeah, I feel like that's too big of a thing because I would have to really, to do it right, I don't know. I would really have to.
But this is big. This is a big moment for us because this is yet another chapter closed in a Bobby Schroeder designated end of an era, which was the Freedom Fight, 95 to 97.
Yeah.
Yes. So the next one is Brand New World or something like that. Hold on, I gotta double check.
I think, or it's either Brand New or Brave New. It's probably Brave New World.
You're right. Brave New World / World Tour, which is that was
written by Huxley, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So that's
they brought in a new writer.
Yeah. Came back from the 1930s. Was it 19? No, that's even younger. That book came out in like 1920, right?
I couldn't tell you.
1930s.
You have.
I know it was like 20 years before.
1932.
1984. Yeah. Okay.
You're right. 32.
Well, yeah, that ruined the bit. But I was gonna say we cloned him, that he made him write for Sonic, you know. So I'm sure there'll be a bunch of things about worshiping Ford and being whipped. What else do I remember from that book? A lot of teas.
Mostly, I remember Equilibrium, the movie.
Holy shit!
Yeah. And Gunkata.
Gunkata, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Gunkata rules.
It's so good.
Yeah, I'm sure Huxley would have thought the same thing.
Yeah.
That's crazy because literally like last night or the night before, I was watching like, hey, here's the compilation of all the Gunkata scenes from Equilibrium, and I'm like, holy shit, this fucks so hard. When the Matrix, no, I have, but
Okay.
like I forgot how good it was, and it's like, yeah, when the Matrix was doing slow motion and people were dodging bullets. No, Equilibrium here was like full speed, and we are using the gun as a martial art.
I mean, I haven't seen the movie since I was like 13, but I stand by the fact that everyone needs to see that movie.
When Christian Bale slides magazines into the room as the opening move, so that later when he's empty, he can perfectly like reload the guns.
Hell yeah.
His automatic, his fully automatic Desert Eagles, or whatever the hell he's firing.
Yeah, listeners, if you haven't watched Equilibrium, do yourself a favor. That movie is stellar.
So yeah, make sure you watch all of Gundam and Equilibrium.
Yeah, first all Gundam.
Next,
the 49, there was 42 episodes of original Gundam.
Yeah.
49 episodes of Zeta Gundam. I won't say you have to watch Double Zeta, but if you want to see Sonic as a Gundam character, you got to watch the 49 episodes of Double Zeta.
And we'll like make it so there's like a little quiz where you got to answer questions before you can watch the video, so that we know that you did this.
So Brave New World, what do you think is coming next?
Oh, okay.
Who
you know
knows?
what? I was trying to end it, but man, you don't have to watch anything, Pokey. I'm not gonna make anyone watch Gundam.
If you don't have the time to watch Gundam, there are compilation movies of the first series that condense it down to like 6 hours or something. That is still a pretty tall order, but if that's something you really want to do, you could get the gist of it.
I keep on trying to end this, but that's a good question. Where do we think this comic is going to go? The real question is, Robotnik is technically dead or in another zone or something. He's obviously going to come back. How long until you think he comes back? Because last time they tried pulling this,
2 issues.
Go quick.
Last time they did this, it was immediate. Like he died, and then it was the next issue he came back, right? So you think 2 issues?
I don't know. I have no clue at all, but I really hope it's like not for.
I mean, it might be more than 2, but I think it'll be a relatively quick turn.
It'll be like 10. I'm gonna just guesstimate.
I feel like that's too many.
I was gonna say 12. I'm gonna say 1 whole year, right? Because they come out with an issue a month.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Whole year?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Well, they can still come out. I mean, you're right. I hope they don't. But they have other villains. They can also just make up new villains. But they have Mammoth Mogul.
Yeah, they also have Cock Crockbot now. So
that's true. Oh yeah, you know what? They are setting him up. They set him up big.
Yeah. So they set him up big. So one can only assume he's going to become the main villain.
You think so? Not the Mammoth guy?
I bet they team up, or there's a lot of.
I hope they don't.
Well, okay. You know what would be interesting is with Robotnik gone, that does create a power vacuum, right? And so, do you think they'll kind of try to do a thing with like warring factions where a bunch of people are trying to take over different lands, and like it creates like almost a worse world, because like with Robotnik, obviously he was horrible and whatnot, but like he kind of controlled everything. There was like at least a type of order.
You're literally describing the original like Star Wars expanded universe, where it's like, hey, the Empire's fallen. Now it's like devolving into a bunch of warlord states and shit, which is cool. That is incredibly interesting to me. So that would be so sick if they did that.
It's also what happens at Dynasty Warriors.
I mean, the real thing.
Wait, I was gonna say that's just the warring states period of Japan.
Not Japan, China.
Wait, what? Dynasty Warriors is China?
Yeah,
it's the fall of the Han
Romance,
Empire.
Romance of the Three Kingdoms.
It's Japanese made though, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. There is Samurai Warriors is from the Sengoku era of Japan.
I got you.
That's like same thing.
So I mean, I think they're setting up Mammoth to be a pretty big guy. I mean, I guess there's a bunch of Knuckles stuff that kind of went on. I guess Enerjack can come back as like a pretty big villain, right?
That's true.
We have Space Robotnik, who is remember we got that like AI thing that's like floating around in outer space.
Oh, that's like picking up all these different life forms.
See, this is why I want to like kind of go back and like look at a summary of some of this stuff, because I mean this has been 2 years, right? There was that Robotnik that they fought where with all like the parallel universe Sonics. Mike, you were on this episode, I think.
Which one?
And Robotnik, there was like an alternate universe Robotnik that was super evil, that came into this universe, and didn't they team up with our Robotnik to fight the big Robotnik or something, and then he turns into like an energy thing and flies off in outer space.
Oh my God, I don't, this isn't the like multi-dimension Sonic one?
No, yeah, I think it is that one.
Oh, so Wizard Sonic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which actually, thank you for reminding me. So Wizard Sonic is probably going to be the main villain now, right?
Potentially. That sounds...
What if they did like a flavor of the week, like enemy of the week, with just like a different Sonic, like like Riverboat,
yeah,
Sonic,
Riverboat
like,
Sonic.
Yeah.
You know, my list is kind of wrong. Number one character is Riverboat Sonic. Right?
Yeah, you know what? I'll put him up there for me as well.
Yeah, truthfully, I've got no idea what direction this comic can go in. I mean, they have to go back. They have to deal with Mammoth because he has the sword, and King Acorn is still a fucking emerald, right? So that's the next direction this has to go in.
God, it'd be so funny if he was just like permanently like an emerald and they never figure it out.
He's just like a statue at a certain point, and they just put him in a hall. Yeah, I think that's the next direction. Is the Mammoth is going to become the big bad, and then Space Robotnik. Maybe
so
I'm wrong.
If the era is called Brave New World, do you think they go to a new world?
Oh, that's also. I assumed it's a Brave New World because there's no more Robotnik, and they're like building a new Mobius, right?
But there's like all these portals and shit.
You're right. They are setting up a bunch of portals. And they did specifically say that explosion created a bunch of zones.
So that there's potential for like a lot of shit going. Like they have to clean up the mess there. So that would be a cool like series of that'd be like a cool storyline where it's like, hey,
you think they have to destroy these zones?
Maybe not destroy them, but like get them under control. And it's like, whoa, look at all this like basically extra dimensional life that we've created or whatever, and they have to figure that shit out. That'd be interesting.
That would be interesting.
So you get like a little flavor of the week kind of thing, like not monster of the week, but like zone of the week.
I could see something like that. I think that would be
just a holdover until the next major saga, you know?
Yeah.
If they did do that, then they wouldn't need a Robotnik, or they could make it so that it's a different Robotnik.
Yeah, they're dealing with different zone. Like each zone has its own Robotnik or something.
Yeah, Riverboat Robotnik.
Man, yeah, that'd be good.
Hell yeah, would.
I just want that.
Yeah. Wizard Robotnik.
All right. Is that the issue?
I guess.
Buddy, that was like so much more than just that issue.
Anything you want to shout out, Mike, before we end this?
No, I don't think so. I mean, I shouted out Mobile Suit Breakdown. That's a great podcast. No. I think listeners, hey, Pokeblaze, that was cool to put that in that Discord.
Yeah, that was really cool.
Yeah, thank you for doing that. That was awesome.
Yeah.
And Whale Ping, thanks for your questions. Like that was a Whale Ping question, which was what summarized the last 50. How you feel about them?
Yeah, that was a good question.
Shout out to that guy that asked the Gundam question. What's his name?
Plasma K.
Plasma K. That's cool too.
Are you gonna try to play while I see this outro, Dominic?
Yeah, I'm doing it right now.
Okay. You gotta hold it up to the microphone.
Go ahead. Keep going.
Okay. And that's the issue. Only 496 left to go. I'm Nick. I stream at twitch.tv/Mojosaurus. My personal Blue Sky is at Mojosaurus. And you know what I'm going to say is I'm in Seattle right now. I come back home tomorrow, which means Tuesday. I'm going to do a stream, and I'm going to start streaming again on Tuesdays at twitch.tv/Mojosaurus. Will Mike F be on those streams? Most likely. We tend to do fun things. Are you still in for Tuesdays, Mike?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
So I'm going to attempt to get that going this week, and I'm going to do it. I don't know what we're going to play yet.
Not the game that we bought and then didn't play at all?
You mean Arc Raiders? Yeah, we'll play Arc Raiders. That's what people want to see, right? Arc Raiders. You can follow Dominic and his jazz adventures in Chicago at Blue Collar Jazz, and his personal Blue Sky is at Dom Guan. You can follow us on socials at Gotta Talk Fast. We also have a video version of the podcast where you can follow along and watch our handsome faces. You can write in the show at sonograms at gottatalkfast.com, ask us questions, provide corrections, and give us your opinion on this week's issue. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I want to give a special shout out to Mike F for joining us on the 50th episode, or the 50th comic and 2-year anniversary of this podcast. We love having you on. We hope to keep on having you on. Remember, when life keeps going fast, you gotta talk fast and just get through it. I love you.
Peace.